Alright, I feel like every YouTube stream is destined to be scuffed. That is always how it has been. But this time I actually tried to debug chat a little before hitting go live, so maybe it'll work for once. Stream Elements bot running. I'm glad the bots at least are working. I feel like Xingqiu reminds me of Ying. I came before Xingqiu, that's not actually true. Well, kind of. It's kind of true. It is Artem time, Vicky. Hello. Hi, Sasu-chan. Is that Sir NPC or Senior NPC? Or Senor NPC? Embrace the scuffed stream. It's the YouTube way of life. Sorry, y'all. I'm still off camera because I'm just like making sure I have all my stuff in order. The countdown is fake though. The countdown on YouTube is fake. On Twitch I respect it a little bit more. Because on Twitch it's like you need to give people enough time to file in, you know? You don't want to hit go live and just start going. But with YouTube the waiting room is kind of... Sorry, did you hear the can opening in the back? I have jelly sake with me. On YouTube the waiting room functions as a kind of loading in time, so you don't have to wait as long. You can kind of just go. Man, everything is fighting me today. I even lost my the reason I was late to start streams because I lost track of time. I was playing the freaking the TCG. I had an Ascension game, like an Ascension duel, is that what it's called? And I like couldn't beat it, and I was kind of malding. I was like, what do you mean I can't beat this NPC? This is so offensive. Okay, I think my jelly's out. Is it? There's like one piece of jelly left for sure. I give up. I got jelly on my desk. Okay, I got a napkin. I got a napkin, guys. Hold on. It's just one of those days, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you guys ready? Up! Is it working? How do you guys like this new chat stylization? I think it's kind of cute. Hold on, let me shift you guys over a little more. I like it. I think it's cute. Oh my god, a little burp. Do I like Jello? I do! Okay, so I crunched the can up, but this is the sake Jello shot. I crunch it because there's jelly in it. So you have to like kind of squeeze it out. Wait, is the music really loud? Sorry, let me turn it down slightly. I think it's probably okay once we load in, but... see? Did you guys see the jelly come out? There's like a little bit still stuck and I can't get it out. That's why I was squeezing the can earlier. Okay, I did my best. I'll just fight for it later. Alright. You guys like the little chat bubbles? They make you happy? They make me happy. I've been looking for a better chat package for a while now. This one I literally just found. I haven't even had time to like credit them in my description yet. You have to memorize the whole entire Xielian song for a Chinese Lunar New Year performance. What is Xielian? Song? Is that a song? I don't know it. I don't recognize it. Get that jello more like hello. Wait, what does it mean? It is a song? How have I never heard of it? I'm uncultured. Squeezing the can to enjoy every drop is peak saving money. It's not saving money, I just don't want to waste good jello. It's such a small can already. You gotta be efficient, not wasteful. It's gonna bother me for ages. Kenya, I'm pretty sure this sweater is just another TJ Maxx purchase. I buy a lot off the TJ Maxx clearance racks because I'm a cheapskate, but I also like high quality goods. So TJ Maxx is the happiest place for people like me. Sorry for coming in late. You are not late. We started late. Welcome. Although on YouTube I don't spend too long in the starting soon mode, so we're about to just jump straight in. It's gonna be cozy story reading stream, okay? It's Artem time today, so I have tea in my little ice bear mug, and then I have my electric blankie on my lap, and then I have jelly sake. That might not be super. It's cozy in its own way. This guy's a little tilted. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you. Who's my Twice bias? I don't think I have a Twice bias. I don't listen to Twice, to be honest. I like vocal groups, and Twice is not exactly a vocal group. They're good for other things, but not so much vocals. Time to get cozy, indeed. Electric blanket. It was my roommate's Christmas gift to me. I love it a lot. Keeps me warm because I'm one of those people whose like hands and feet are always stupid cold. And I'm always complaining. I live in Northern California, and I spend all of I just realized I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, I don't think I need my glasses. It's probably fine. I just had an optometrist appointment today, so now I'm panicking. I'm like, did I leave it at the doctor's office? Probably not. I think I wore them home. What was I saying? Oh, I spent all of the months from like October through March complaining about how cold my hands are. I'm the kind of person who can lay my hands on your cheek and you'll flinch. Like, that's how cold. Rin has gotten a taste of it. That's what's different. I was like, something is different. Oh, my glasses? Yeah. What vocal groups do you like? I'm a big Mamamoo stan. Big Mamamoo stan. I often joke that I'm not into K-pop. I'm just into Mamamoo. I'm not a K-pop stan, just a Mamamoo stan. Am I doing a cooking stream someday on YouTube? That's a good question, Luna. Maybe we'll do our Chops challenge on YouTube. Yeah, we could do that. I still owe you guys that. I owe you guys a Chops challenge and a Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke, which planning is underway. Planning is underway. By which I mean I have decided to get Violet. Thank you everyone for weighing in on the YouTube poll. And I'm gonna buy the game soon. It's not a lot of planning involved. I'm glad you guys like me without glasses too. This can be a rare glasses-free stream. I'm attached to my glasses. They're like a comfort object. Will alcohol affect reading ability? Oh, not them. I'm super heavyweight, so that tiny little bit is not gonna affect me. Yeah, my reading ability is more affected by lack of sleep, to be honest. Okay, mama moo. Well said. Mamamoo bias? It's a group full of bias wreckers. So Hwasa got me into Mamamoo. Solar made me stay. Moonbyul was my like brief flight of fancy girl crush, and now I'm a Huiyin stan. So all of them for different reasons in different stages. Okay, you guys ready? I hope this works because I didn't tap in. I did log in already today on another device, just not this one. Okay. All of the above, indeed. So true. I'm glad Severus approves. Wait, I just realized, I think this is my first time showing the Marius outfit on stream. Do you guys approve of my purchasing decisions? Oh my god. I think I was sharing it on private Twitter, but I went and I did it. I got, where is he? I got this card. The total purchases one. I did the math and it was like, oh, if you just pay, like, if you just spend $51, you get this card for free. And I was like, that's like a no-brainer. That's like, what do you mean? Like, I was already gonna buy the outfit, I was gonna buy the background, I was thinking about like renewing my monthlies, right? I was like, easy, it's like a free SSR. So then I was just in there like $5, $1, $10, $5, and then like before I knew it, I was at $51, and now I have this stupid card. God damn it! Is it really free though? I mean, not really, but in my heart, this is a free SSR. It's copium as heck, I fully admit, and I'm totally okay with it. $51 I can spare. I'm a working adult. I've been working for 5 years now. My savings are solid. I, stream as a side gig. We got this. $51 I can do. It's worth it. It's worth it, I think. I hope. It better be. I don't really know, man. What did you miss out on? Nothing. What do you mean? Anissa, why are you conflicted on the event? No, man, he's worth it. That's what I say all the time. That's what you have to tell yourself. Once you've spent the money, there's no more time for regret. If the money's left your wallet and there's no getting it back, I'm not about to file like I'm not about to go to Google Play and be like, give me my money back, refund me. If I'm not gonna do that, then there's no point. Why regret bygones? Why waste your energy like that? Life's too short. I want both Artem and Vil, but I'm broke. Oh no, good luck, soldier. I got really lucky. I literally you can see, I have 30 tokens. I only rolled 30 times and I got both Artem and Marius, somehow. And now I have these, like, these guys expire? The 11, like, special event tiers that I have? So I guess we can, wait, hold on. What do you guys think? Let's roll one? So I already have Artem and Marius, so what if we rolled for Luke or Vin? Would I really voluntarily? You know what? For the Gufeng cards, I would. For the Gufeng cards, I really would voluntarily roll for Luke or Vin. I would. Despite everything. I'm gonna make you guys vote. I'm gonna put up a poll. Hold up. How do you do polls on YouTube? I see it. Okay, hold on. Luke or Vin. They get a 10 roll, and they probably won't come home, but you guys can vote. We'll see who's more popular in this chat. right, go. Poll's up. Poll's up. Poll is up on YouTube. Go ahead. Let me unpin my message also while I'm here. Okay, so far it's evenly split. 50-50. Oh, we have a clear winner. Oh, is it happening? Oh, we got 64 votes. I feel like it's already pretty clear. Oh, I almost can't bear to watch. It's like watching Luke get slaughtered. Wait, I do want to watch. Now I do want to watch. Let's watch Luke get slaughtered. By popular opinion. Vin card story is the best in the series? Really? You're voting Luke because you have a reputation to maintain? Severs, listen. I appreciate it when a man has the decency to show me that he's a walking red flag. You know? That's what I like about Vin. He doesn't try to hide it. Unlike a certain childhood friend. Alright guys, I think I know who the winner is. We just broke 100 votes, so we're at 102 votes, and the poll is ending at, I was hoping it'd be 69%, but it is 67% for Vin, and so we will be going with Vin. Not that he's gonna come home, necessarily, but we'll throw in 10 and see what happens, yeah? Ain't no way. Yeah. I'm always like, but what if? I literally, in 30 polls, got 2 SSRs. If he had come home on this 10 roll, I would have been like, that's literally illegal. I'm curious what 4-star I'm gonna get though, because are there rate ups for the oh, I already have. I think I already maxed this one out actually. You like the Vin story the most? Interesting. Okay, you guys have made me curious. Maybe I will roll all the way until I get Vin just so I can read the story. We can throw the rest in. I got 3 individuals. The wishes are the tears of the statue. I know, right? We all cry over Gacha too. Let me out. Okay. One more. Or 2 more rather. 2 more. If streamer luck is real. No, I've already exhausted my streamer luck. You can't make me spend actual tears. Or even convertible tears. Because the other ones convert to the other tiers of whatever. I forget what they're called. So I don't... last one. You guys made me so curious. After everyone was like, oh, Vin has the best story of the bunch. I'm like, He does? Interesting. Maybe I do want Vin. I just feel like if I rolled more on the Vin one and then got like a different Vin SSR, I don't think I would ever forgive myself. That would not be worth it, you know? Like it has to be the event SSR, then it's worth it. Anyways, I promised you guys Artem's story today. Unfortunately, Vin did not come home, so it's time to read the Artem Gufeng story. I was told that this one was quite emotional. For those of you who For those of you who missed the Twitch stream, we did just stream last week. We went through the Marius card, and my honest review of it is it's like a 3.8 stars out of 5. A fun time, but I think it had some character consistency issues. I understand it's an AU and they're not necessarily the same people, but it was still not believably Marius to me, and so as a Marius simp, I was kind of like thrown for a loop. So as much as it was like a fun story and I loved seeing like a fresh side of Rosa, I loved seeing her cross-dress, that was fun. 3.8 out of 5, because it was like the story was just a little and then the writing was just a little and then overall the effect was a little like you know, so that's my honest review of the Marius card. Again, I do hold Marius to the highest standard in this whole game because I'm a Marius simp. So my standards are high and they did not meet them. That's all it was. Rosa cross-dresses in the Marius story. Yes, it's very good. She's very handsome and she says a lot of very forward things that made me want to call her Jie. So that's all I'm saying, you know? Rosa Jie. Was so good. Rosa cross-dressing carried that card story. So true, Didier. That's exactly how that card story went down. It's like every time Marius opened his mouth, I'm like, nah, that's fine, I guess. Like, you can kind of tell even Yang Xielian was a little like, I don't really know how to perform this. But Rosa in that card story was really good. That was not a Marius card, that was a Rosa card. Exactly. Rosa in all of these cards is the best part. Okay, now you're making me, okay, well, you know, only one way to find out. We're gonna go for it. I am also realizing I do need my glasses. Be right back. I do need my glasses. Give me a moment. 2 seconds. Okay, they were where I thought they were. There was no need to panic. They were, in fact, just chilling in my living room. I like to sit. I'm a ground sitter. I floor sit. I go on floor. I sit. I lean chin on coffee table. I read Danmei. That's my chosen position. Forget the men. This is the wife right here. Exactly, Phoebe. That's exactly it. Wait, have you guys seen my profile? It literally says, this is the first ever profile I've ever said in this game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever changed it. It says, Rosa, forget these clowns, choose me. To this day, I stand by it. I have been a Tears of Themis player for almost a year and a half. I stand by my original opinions. Forget these clowns, Rosa Jijie. Choose me, okay? Okay? I feel like it's such an obvious choice. Look at these assholes. They ain't worth shit. Actually, I can't say that to Artem. Artem is genuinely a good boy. Rosa should... they're the canon pair in my head. I feel like Artem and Rosa have the healthiest dynamic, if nothing else, but... I don't know, some of us like red flags, what can I say? Okay, shall we? Glad I got my glasses. All the better to see Artem's beautiful... I wanted to say face, but then I actually looked at his chest, so... I'll be honest. All the better to see his beautiful chest with. Okay, here we go. Even he's a clown, he kind of is. He has his clown moments. All right, you guys ready for narration mode? I'm gonna pull the mic a little bit closer. Hold up, sorry about mic noises. How's this, y'all? Let me know how the audio balance is, by the way. If you feel like the game's too quiet, just let me know in chat. Why are they starting with anxiety music? I just realized. It is the beginning of fall, a time of beautiful scenery and fair weather. The ancient ginkgo trees cast a lovely shade of gold. But you are in no mood to admire the picturesque sight.
同样的话，我们不想再说第三次。
The leader of the guards draws his sword as a warning for you not to make any hasty movements. Behind him are the tall, dark walls of the manor. Okay, how do you actually pronounce this word? Manor. Okay, thank you. Behind him are the tall, dark walls of the manor. This is the third time you have been faced with such a situation. Bro, samurai fight! Do I have my voices? I listen in simplified Chinese. So actually, I have Artem and Marius in simplified Chinese, and then I have Luke and Vin in Japanese, which is a little bit crazy. When I'm playing through like the older chapters of the main story, I was like, whoa. It's like, why are they talking to each other in 2 different languages? That's on me. I chose that. I chose that for myself. Anyway, hi Rosa. You're cute as always. Keep forgetting I named her after myself. I know, I can't miss the Kajiyuki performance. You get me. You get me, card captain. Okay. Whew. Jojo's delivery is good in this card. Okay, I'm excited. Because that was one thing I didn't like about the Marius card is I felt like Yang Tianxiang is a really, really, really highly skilled voice actor. And I had problems with the character writing in Marius's card. And maybe I'm just overthinking or imagining it, but I felt like Yang Tianxiang was similarly a little uncertain with how to handle like a different Marius, you know what I mean? It's just so different. It's so different. Okay. You are Ying, the only daughter of the head of Wenhua House. Is it Wenhua? Your father is in charge of matters relating to ceremony and etiquette in the capital city. I'm about to commission a Ying X Rosa card, Audrey. That's such a good idea. Your brain mass. Several hours ago, you awoke to find yourself in an unfamiliar room. Your mind was still groggy, and there was an ache at the back of your head. The last thing you could remember was that your father was about to hold a birthday banquet later that night. You instinctively tried to return to Wenhua House, but found yourself almost immediately stopped by a large number of guards. They had been courteous the first few times you tried to leave, but perhaps out of frustration at your repeated attempts. This time, they drew their swords, coldly pointing their blades at you. You...
大人有令，未得他允许，您不可擅自离府。
Do you guys think I should keep... So for Marius's card, for Rosa, I did like a slightly deeper, more mature sounding voice than I usually do for Rosa because she was like, I don't know, she just had this energy about her. You know what I mean? Should I keep it or do my normal Rosa voice? I just slammed my elbow on the table. The Lord's orders are that you may not leave the manor without permission.
还请您回
Please
房暂
return to
歇，
your chamber to
别让我
rest
们
and
难
stop
做。
making things difficult for us. Lord? Who is your lord?
这里是谢知府，我们的大人
谢知。
自然是左然左大人。
I'm sorry, did Artem kidnap Rosa? Artem? I think I'm getting used to the weird Western names in the middle of a Chinese AU right now. Let's keep it. Okay, we can keep it. Normal Rosa will fit the story better. Okay. Jelly, sorry. Our Artem? You have seen Lord Artem before at an event, but only from a distance. Xiezhi House is in charge of the trials for all kinds of different cases. Lord Artem was personally appointed by the Emperor to be the head of Xiezhi House. He is a fair and just man with an honest and upright background. During his term, he has solved countless bizarre and befuddling cases and is reputed to be a good official among the people. Oh, so Artem is also like a detective slash lawyer in this AU? Oh, I guess Marius was also a painter, so... Huh. If that is so, then I'm sure Lord Artem would not imprison someone for no reason. I would suggest you let me leave, or things will be unpleasant for you if His Majesty finds you at fault in the future.
圣上
He's like
怪
a
罪，
chief justice.
文华
Oh.
府的事闹得满城皆知。
His Majesty find us at fault. The incident at Wenhua House is the talk of the town. What
事到
incident?
如今，小姐就不要装糊涂了。
What? Considering the current state of things, you may as well give up on this pretense. What do you mean by that? What happened at Wenhua House?
何事？小姐不清楚
I
吗？
thought this was a lawyer game. How is this working? It's a visual novel, primarily. I keep forgetting that when I sip the jelly drink, I need a moment to process the jelly. Okay, what happened? Do you really not know, miss? The guard sneers, his dark eyes full of mockery and distrust. I read him wrong then.
总之，左大人做事自有他的道理，断然不会无缘无故的关押一个人。
Well, Lord Artem has his reasons. He would not be detaining someone for no reason.
我劝您还是老老实实的在房间里待着吧。
I suggest you go back to your chamber and
防
stay
御在界外
put.
生枝，
Causing
对
further
你可
problems
有
at such a
好处。
time will not help your case in the least. A jelly drink? Well, I crinkled the can. I apologize. But I really like these sake jelly shots that you can get at the Asian supermarkets. I actually get them at the Chinese supermarket. I got that. My favorite is the peach flavor, but they also have like a yuzu flavor and a berry flavor. I think the berries combo blueberry and blackberry or something like that. Raspberry, blackberry, something like that. He waves his cold, glinting blade, gesturing for you to immediately return. I'm gonna keep trying, because Rosa's, like, kind of stubborn. That's what I like about her. The guard's attitude is firm, but you are not ready to give in just yet. Just what could have happened to end up involving Xiezhi House? No matter what, I have to find out exactly what happened and make sure that Father and the others are safe. It is an urgent matter, and I wish to speak to him presently. Could you accommodate my request?
左大人是何等身份？其实您说
Lord
见就
Artem is a
见
very important official. Do you really think that you could see him at a moment's notice?
待到时机
He will
成熟
summon you when the
大
time
人
is
自然
right.
会传您
Until
过去
then, please return to your
在
chamber
那
and
之前
rest.，
您就先在房里
Why
好
is your
好休
thinking
息吧。
face so high? I love having fellow Rosa Sims here with me. Seeing as the guards would not budge an inch, you have no choice but to return to your chamber. However, even as the day grows dark, not a single person came to fetch you. So, like, she bonged her head on something and wiped out. And apparently it was part of a larger incident that she doesn't know about. And the implication is that she's been detained against her will, but maybe it's a rescue operation? We don't know, because apparently there's an incident. Okay, anyways, the sky has turned to inky darkness, and there is a cool breeze in the air. Night has fallen. People always say that reading can calm the mind, but you find no solace in flipping through the pages. Not only are you unable to absorb any of the contents, but you find yourself growing increasingly frustrated and anxious. Why has no one called for me to go see Artem? No, I can't keep waiting like this. Those guards earlier were far from friendly. Who knows if they actually passed my message along? Rather than sit around and wait, I should break out. Break out. Smash the window. Smash the patriarchy. Girl power. Go, Rosa. You put down the book in your hand and glance out of the window. During your time in this chamber, you have been stealthily monitoring the movements outdoors. Every time I read my textbook, exactly, Mia. I'm the same. Did anyone else try the gummy bear trick or the M&M trick where like you put a gummy bear like farther down on the pages of your textbook, and then when you reach that paragraph, you can eat the gummy bear? I have tried everything. My college career was just 4 years of like desperately trying to bribe myself, threaten myself, blackmail myself. Like, man, I mean, I guess it kind of worked. I did graduate with very good grades, but at what cost? You know, I don't think it was worth it. There are only the usual guards on patrol, and no additional guards have been stationed here to keep an eye on you. Isn't that how you train a dog, Loki? I mean, that's what I am. Bees in my brain. I have ADHD. Oh, dark chocolate. That's an idea. I hope it works for you guys who are picking up on this idea. I'm going to be honest, the gummy bear idea did not work super great for me, so I hope it works better for you. Now that night has fallen, the guard's visibility is lower. This might just be your chance. My best bet is to sneak out at night and go find Lord Artem to clear things up. At that thought, you immediately get up and quietly open the door. Ooh, this is our first time seeing this background. It wasn't in the Marius one. The grounds of xielian house are huge. Huge. You carefully find your way through the winding pathways, sneaking through the shadows and heading deeper into the grounds. The layout of xielian house is far more complicated than what you expected. There are so many houses and courtyards that it all feels like a giant maze. Isn't that Mulan's house gate? I mean, it's a pretty standard, what are they called? I think they are literally called moon gates, right? For some reason, most of the chambers look very similar from outside, and you have no way of telling where you might find the Lord. Doing the gummy bear trick with chocolate by a fireplace means you have to finish the page before it melts, so there's reward and fear. Audrey, your brain is so big. Reward and fear. It's the carrot and the stick at the same time. Okay. Oh no, you're allergic to shrimp, Lantern? Why were you using shrimp chips? Oh, because it was an accident. Oh my god. I hope things are okay with you. Oh no, which one is supposed to be Artem's chamber? She's gonna sneak into his room? Okay, girlie. I don't blame you. I was too hasty. I should have tried to find more information on his whereabouts before I sneaked out. Snuck? Sneaked? Can you say sneaked? Now, you continue wandering through the winding pathways, sighing over your predicament. Just then, you hear distant voices in the direction you came from. Squad 1, go search the back gardens. Squad 2, go look in the offices. Rest of you, come with me. Oh, did they already guess that she left? Did they already catch on to it? She hasn't left for long. We must find her by the end of tonight. Sometimes when I would do the gummy bear trick, I would be a smart ass and eat some of the gummy bears. Nah, yeah, that's exactly my problem. That is exactly what yes. That's why it didn't work for me, is I would be like, well, I'm just like 3 paragraphs away from this gummy bear, so like, what's the difference? I'll just eat the gummy bear now. And then I would like eat all of the gummy bears and then not want to read the pages anymore. Dylan, thank you. I'm very honored. I think we read this one already. The voices stop and you hear footsteps coming from in front and behind you, swiftly drawing closer. Oh no. They've already noticed that I'm gone. What do I do now? Find the illusion of choice. Not even an illusion of choice. No choice, no illusion, just one option that you have to tap. Because remember, this is a game, which means it has to be interactive. Anyways, find a place to hide. Countless thoughts flash through your mind. If those guards catch me here, I'll probably never be able to leave that chamber again. You dream of breaking out of a mansion with Rosa and a Ying. Livy, I have no self-control. Why do you think I play so many gacha games? Based on what happened earlier, there's no way you'd be able to learn about the current situation without finding Artem. Thus, I absolutely cannot get caught. She's about to pull a Mulan. You cautiously duck through the patch of bamboo nearby and push open the door to the nearest house. This looks kind of modern, I'm not gonna lie. Based on the furnishings, it is evident that you have chanced upon someone's bedchamber. Someone? We are playing an Otome game. Who else's bedchamber could this be? You're the one who said you wanted to find Artem's room, girly. I think you did. I think you've already hit the jackpot. I think that was pretty fast. Oh, how convenient. Anyway, hello, Uwu. The appearance of the chamber does not give off an air of extravagance, unlike the chambers you saw earlier, but it is still elegantly decorated and arranged with great taste. Oh, I wonder. I never knew there was someone with such good taste in Xiezhi House. I guess she doesn't know Artem that well. Then again, I recall that Artem... Oh, is this an AU where they were also students together? Is that going to be the running theme? Because she was also students with, like, she was like disciples of the same master in the Marius story, right? Before you can pursue that thought any further, you hear a male voice in the formerly silent room. It appears that the occupant has heard you opening the door. The voice is calm and measured. We're about to hear Mr. Zhao Lu, okay. With a touch of drowsiness. It sounds very similar to someone you've heard before. I'm ready. Turn up the volume. Hold up. I'm blasting it. You can faintly see a tall and slender silhouette behind the translucent screen in the corner.
我先前已说过，沐浴时不喜有人在旁伺候。
He's what? They did not pull their punches with this card story. They were like, yes, Artem is bathing. We are not even halfway into the first part of the story. Rosa really want that gacha. Yeah, that's convenient. Okay, it's fine. It's an ultimate game. I'll allow them some lazy nonsense like this. It's acceptable. It's fine.
这种时候突然闯入，是有何事？
Hey, so like, did you kidnap me? Answer from the tub. Oh, is that why his like whole thing is he's so like undressed in the card art? It's because he's, oh, maybe. Wait, that voice, Artem? You had a chance encounter with Artem at Wenhua House about a fortnight ago. At the time, you exchanged simple greetings, and his unusually pleasant voice left quite an impression on you. So, I ended up accidentally barging into Artem's chamber? That's what you were looking for!
为何不说话?
At the lack of reply, Artem heaves a light sigh. Where's the sigh? You have to give us the Zhao Lu sigh, okay? Then the silhouette behind the screen starts moving. I am looking very disrespectfully. Woo! I really wish I had been smart enough to fall for Artem instead. Life would be much simpler, much happier, and I would be a saner, more mentally stable human being. Instead, I fell for the brat, which is, you know, it is what it is. But look at this beautiful man in front of us. An obvious 10 out of 10. And I can't help but ask myself why I fell for the wrong man in this game. I have so much respect for Artem though, I like him a lot. I want to touch his hair, yeah. But like, my feelings for Artem, very platonic. Very like, you're a beautiful man. That's about it. Good eye candy, 10 out of 10. Anyway, sorry, let me read it. Amidst the misty vapor, a man slowly emerges from behind the screen. As he walks, he's pulling back his long hair that is still slightly damp from the steam. The red ribbon held between his teeth sways gently, and even the candlelight seems to follow his movements. People always say that Lord Artem, the head of Xiezhi House, is a man with nothing to hide. He is clear and open with all things, and his reputation is as pure as moonlight on a cloudless night. But as you look upon the man himself, you realize that it is not just his reputation that is a wonder to behold. The sight before you is the epitome of purity and perfection. I love how that was just like a really fancy way of calling Artem a virgin. I I mean, like, no disrespect. I say it with the most love as an ace who is similarly inexperienced in the ways of the flesh. However, it was truly a lot of words to call him a virgin. It's very, I don't know, it's just very obvious. Am I wrong though? You guys you're laughing at me, but am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I'm completely correct, and you know it. That's why you're laughing. I'm right. I'm right. Victorian lady. That's what he is. Exactly, Phoebe. Exactly. I'm not wrong. I'm so glad you guys agree. Okay. Right. Okay, hold on. Right. They're like, clear and open all things, nothing to hide, reputation pure as moonlight on a cloudless night, right? Whatever, it's fine. It's virgin as a Spanish olive oil. Okay. The epitome of purity and perfection, truly. She's a little embarrassed. A little embarrassed. I still remember early on in like story, like in the main story chapter, like part 3 or something like that, whatever Artem's chapter was, at some point they're like investigating a literal murder, right? Because that's what happens in this story. And she like sits down on a couch like next to him. I think she's like gets a little bit too close, but literally it's just like they're just sitting next to each other, and the man blushes on his ears. I think about it all the time. I'm like, all she did was sit down next to you, bro. Like, I get it. I absolutely understand. If a girl as lovely as Rosa sat down a little bit too close next to me on the couch, I too would blush from my ears. But when it's Artem doing it, there's something so charming about it. I love him. Rosa's blushing for Artem. I have some competition. No, Artem's not competition. Artem can have Rosa. He's the perfect man. How could I keep her from the perfect man? That would be cruel of me. I can't do that. For some reason, you feel your heart flutter. But the man before you is still oblivious to the current situation. He seems to have mistaken you for one of his subordinates as he continues speaking.
说吧，我不怪你。
Lord Artem, it's me.
是你。
Is that when you like level it up, the like level 2 art? Artem looks up at the sound of your voice. He looks astonished, but not at all flustered. If Marius is a brat, what archetype is Artem? Virgin. Duh. Some of us really like the pure ones. In the flickering candlelight, you meet his bright, glittering eyes.
今日回来的晚，本想明日再去找你，没想到你居然自己跑来了。
Artem is now virgin olive oil, truly.
身体怎样？有没有感觉哪里不舒服？
I like how he just takes it in stride. He's just like, oh yeah, the girl I kidnapped is here in my room. I'm literally just stepped out of the shower. Not a big deal. How you doing, girlie? You shake your head. The more important matter here, Lord Artem, is that today is my father's birthday. The banquet has just begun. Why have you detained me here for no reason? Putting all the other issues aside, aren't you worried that such an incident could tarnish your good reputation? Aren't you worried that such an incident would tarnish your good reputation if it gets out?
寿宴刚刚开始。
She don't know what happened yet, Artem. You have to tell us. We don't know. Artem stops abruptly. This time, his gaze is full of disbelief. Yes, I remember that my father also sent an invitation to Xiezhi House. Are you not aware of this event? Artem frowns slightly and looks you over with a keen, analytical gaze. He finally seems to arrive at a conclusion and heaves a quiet sigh. I'm waiting. You guys robbed us of the last sigh. I have to hear this one.
如若这样，或是最好。
One more time.
如若这样，或是最好。
I need more. Hopefully there will be more. That one was pretty toned down. What are you talking about, Lord Artem?
我
Rapid knocking is suddenly heard from outside the room.
大人，打扰到您休憩了，还请恕罪。但属下有急事禀报。
Oh no. Damn. I was like, I have a jelly break. I do not have a jelly break. You suddenly realize that you have found yourself in quite the awkward situation. He breathes in your ear. Your editor's going to use this information? What do you mean? Artem, however, seems quite calm. He glances towards the door, then to you, and a look of understanding comes across his face.
你是自己偷溜出来的。
Oh, he didn't realize that we snuck out. Right, okay, fair enough.
去后面躲着吧。
Thanks, buddy! You glance at the still steaming bathtub behind him and swallow nervously. I'm really bad at holding my breath. I'll be discovered in no time. Wait, she was gonna hide in the bath? I'm sure there are other places to hide, girl. Artem lets out a soft chuckle despite the urgency of the situation.
你眼里就只有那盆洗澡水。
That's what I said.
看到角落里的床榻了吗？躲进去拉上帘子，别被发现了。
Oh, I see why she did not consider the other option, actually. I get it, Rosa. You're valid, actually. If your only two choices in this room was the bathtub or the bed, I probably also would have chosen the Artem bathwater. Yeah. Got it. Fair enough. All right. Sorry for making fun of you earlier, Rosa. Diana's like, I'd pick the bed. Okay. You want to help me? Artem nods. But why? Weren't you the one that locked me up?
你呀，怎么这种时候，偏偏就想不明白了呢？
索然哥哥在批评我吗？Oh. Admonish me more.
你刚才不是还义正言辞地把名声挂在嘴边吗？
Okay, yeah, and?
这种场面如若被人看见，被玷污的就不是我，而是你自己的名声了。
This is an interesting character difference, actually. It just hit me. Right? Cause, okay, hear me out. Cause Artem, usually, we've been joking about him being like the shy version or whatever, but in the AU version, right, like, he would have, like, normal Artem that we know would have been screaming in his head, at least, right now. He would be the one who's like, this is indecent, I'm indecent, you can't see me like this, and then like scream like a little middle school girl. But instead, he's like, aren't you concerned about your reputation? Like, he's like completely level-headed. I actually am really curious, because y'all were saying that he's more consistently written in this story, and I've been feeling it so far, but it's hard to say this early. But this is like one big difference, right?
至于其他的，我们稍后再说。
Yeah, AU Artem is very like simple and straightforward. Rosa's the one who's like the whole time. Yeah, he's a lot more confident. That's a good way to put it, Kwanzaa. At his reminder, you suddenly realize that right now, with Artem's robe hanging open and his hair all loose, it would be quite the splendidly compromising sight for anyone to walk in on. Right, next. Give me more. Pure maiden Artem, but like not so pure maiden, not so shy maiden in this version, right? You climb carefully onto Artem's bed and lie down to stay hidden. You peek through the small gap in the curtains. Due to the restricted field of vision, you can only distantly catch sight of his back. There's a faint, almost imperceptible scent of agarwood in the air. You find yourself growing increasingly nervous.
大人，小姐不见了。她今日好几次想出府，都被我们拦住了。属下担心她会不会是趁着夜色偷偷溜走了。
I still don't understand why they were stopping her and why they're holding her hostage and why no one has told her what's going on. Like, it's for the convenience of the storytelling, I guess. But Sasu-chan, are you making a Britney Spears reference? Give me more.
这要是被外头的人瞧见，恐怕会生出事端。
不必惊慌，兴许他只是觉得屋里乏闷，出去走走。你们守好出口即可。如果1个时辰后还见不到人，我自会派人去处理。
是，属下遵命。
Oh, it was a Britney Spears reference? After the guard closes the door and leaves, you immediately get up from the bed. Artem does not seem wary of you at all. He glances briefly at you and then heads behind the screen to get properly dressed. He's so unbothered. He's so unbothered. Okay, and I'm now starting to realize what the difference is between like a character quirk getting twisted in an AU versus like a core personality trait getting twisted in an AU. You know what I mean? Like he still feels like Artem so far. Marius did not feel like Marius at all. It felt like a different character. You take a seat by the table and think over his conversation with the guard. Then you decide to speak up. From the sound of it, it seems like my presence here at xiezhi House is something that can't be revealed to other people. Why is that so? Could it be that you're actually guilty of something? Also, why are you keeping me imprisoned here? What happened at Wenhua House? I actually don't really consider this out of character personally, Phoenix. But again, maybe it's because I'm not an Artem stan and I don't have like a super strong opinion of like what the core of his character is. But to me, like the core of Artem's personality has more to do with like a really strong sense of duty and purpose and justice. And the shy factor is just like sort of a facet of it, right? Not so much a core piece of the personality. Versus Marius's core was not at all represented in his card story. Because his, to me at least, in my mind, Marius is like, he's the like outwardly confident, inwardly uncertain, laughing prince type. He was none of those things. He was just a needy brat. He was just a needy baby boy. I think I was really excited for the yandere like portrayal that they were teasing in the teaser, and then like when they dropped the yandere portion, I was like not impressed because it wasn't the same core character leading up to the moment that I was hoping to see. Yeah. My zodiac animal? Like my Chinese zodiac animal? I'm a pig. Behind the screen, Artem's silhouette stops moving.
你觉得这些都是为何?
We love baby boy, but not too baby boy. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there's a facet of Marius's character is that he's kind of a baby boy bitch brat, right? I get it. It makes him very darling. But they played it up so much in the AU, it was like the core of his character, and that I didn't agree with. So, anyway.
就算我心中真的有愧，那也必然事出有因，总不能无缘无故将你囚在这里。
Should I read the Artem lines, guys? I can try. I don't think I can pull them off, though. Even if I was doing something I shouldn't, there would naturally be a reason. After all, I would not keep you here without one. Well... You find yourself at a loss of words as he directs your questions back at you. Why, indeed? Your mind is entirely blank, and all you can do is make a wild guess. Neither of these are what I would have guessed, but this is once again an ultimate game, and therefore it's very ultimate game responses. I don't know. Honestly, the more Tears of Themis leans into the ultimate game side of things, the more I'm like, I don't know if I'm interested actually anymore. This is a little bit much. You have other intentions. Could it be that you have other intentions towards me? I like that choice a little better because it's a little more vague, but it's still kind of like insinuating things. You hear a dull thud behind the screen as Artem accidentally knocks something over. Okay, we shook him this time, boys! Oh, he was so stable and confident until now. I think we got him! We got him this time! An ace trying to play an ultimate, truly. As you can't see his expression, you can't quite tell from his voice if he's amused or aggravated.
这种话也只有你敢说了。
Why are you talking like you know her super well when she was like, I literally met him 2 weeks ago, like once? Did I guess wrong?
你觉得呢?
I mean, it was a pretty vague guess, Artem. You're actually the one filling in the blanks, not Rosa. Just saying. Baby. Artem sighs, straightens his clothes, and walks out from behind the screen. He takes a seat opposite you. Ooh, do we get ponytail Artem now? Yeah!
我本还有所怀疑，不过现下看来，你当真是什么都不记得了。
I love like crimsons on Artem. It's just so good. Whew. Man's coping hard, truly. I had my suspicions, but right now it looks like you don't remember anything at all. What does that mean?
你之前说今日是你父亲的寿辰。
Yes, I remember that the birthday banquet had just begun not long ago and we were still receiving guests. Wait. Any other headphones users a little shook by that one? It wasn't just me, right? It was like he went from like
你之前说今日是你父亲的寿辰。
This is like a reasonable distance from the mic, right? And then yeah, no, he literally put his nose on the mic. That's exactly it. Exactly, Tofu. What the hell? Jesus Christ, that was don't know how I feel. He's in the mic. Artem calmly pours a cup of hot tea and places it before you. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I needed that. The warmth of the steam and the fragrance of fresh tea. Did I just spill tea on my... We're good. We're good. We're good. Small spill. Let me read that again. The warmth of the steam and the fragrance of fresh tea make for a seemingly tranquil and relaxed atmosphere. However, such serenity is about to come crashing down at what Artem says next.
但实际上，此时距离你所说的寿宴，已经过去整整7日了。
Was she in a coma? Like what? 7 days is a long time. Do you guys have tube feeding in this AU? How did she get nutrition? An IV drip? Do you have IV drips in ancient China?
7日前在那场寿宴之上，酒王中毒身亡了。
Is that her dad? Who's the 9th prince? Oh, the emperor's brother. The 9th prince that Artem is speaking of was the current emperor's brother. He had a massive ego and always acted in an arrogant and domineering manner. Hey, gilded banquet, anyone? Ayo? Ayo? TGCF readers, unite? He had a massive ego and always acted in an arrogant and domineering manner. There were even rumors that he was privately recruiting troops and training up his own soldiers with the intention of usurping the throne. Oh, not the gilded banquet so much as the other one, who shall not be named for spoiler reasons. The other one. The other side of the banquet. Whew! Dark! But there has yet to be any confirmation of whether there was any truth behind the rumors.
酒王毒发后，你父亲亲口承认是因不满其嚣张跋扈，遂而下毒在酒水之中，强迫他饮下。
No, this is actually TGCF. xielian? Anyway,
目前他因谋害皇亲而被关押于天牢内，其余家眷也被监管于别处，随时听候传唤。
Okay. Interesting. This is already a much more interesting story than the Marius card. I love some good Ying Mo. Artem realness, hello Kaya. What a line to come in on, truly. This is a good drama. It's shaping up pretty solidly already. I like some good palace politics in my Chinese AU. Oh, I have to do the shocked Rosa voice. No, that's impossible. My father has always been honest and just. He would never commit murder. Besides, if the rest of the household is being held elsewhere, then why am I the only one being kept at Xiezhi house? You stare at Artem with some disbelief, trying to spot any sign of lying in his face. He looks back at you without averting his gaze.
之所以留你一人，是因为你是特殊的。
What? Why? Why? What does that
案发
mean?
那夜，你是整个文华府中唯一的证人。
Bro, she passed out. She doesn't remember shit. What do you mean? She didn't witness anything.
只有你亲眼目睹了凶案发生的全部过程，因此你的证词对于最后的定案有着至关重要的作用。
Oh my god, girl blocked it out from the trauma. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. How are they gonna she's gonna have some like later on in the card story there's gonna be some like shock and then she's gonna like it's gonna come flooding back to her and she's gonna be like, oh, I remember. Oh dear. But I don't recall anything like that happening. I don't have any memory of it. Wait, did I? The inexplicable grogginess you felt after waking up, the pain in the back of your head, and the 7 whole days that are somehow missing from your memory. If everything Artem just said is true, then the only explanation for all of this would be, okay, so either you got like poisoned and someone is like trying to mess with your memory, or you actually just passed out from trauma and blacked out. It's like one of the two. Hello, Lauren. Did I lose my memory?
或是如此。那日你被牵连进了你父亲与酒王的纷争之中，混乱之下，你撞伤了头，之后就一直处于昏迷之中。
It really was a coma. There is no reason she should have been capable, like, you know, not to nitpick in Ultimate Games writing, but I do hold Tears of Themis to a higher standard. How convenient that she could be in a coma in ancient China for 7 days with no nutritional intake, supposedly, and wake up enough to be feisty with a bunch of guards and then like break out of a window and run around the grounds in the dark and like, I don't know, like somersault into Artem's bedchambers. Like after 7 days of not eating or peeing for that matter. Oh dear. She's God. There you go.
圣上已将此案全权
No
交由我处理。
catheter, exactly. Catheter? I think it's pronounced catheter.
为了保证你的安全，也为了及早获得你的证词，我才命人先将你接至
Plot
府中照
armor.
料，直至恢复意识。
Yeah, 7 days is a bit much. I feel like if they were like 48 hours, I would like be more inclined to believe them, but come on, Hoyoverse, you can do better. Patch those plot holes. You got this. Rosa's
事出突
literally
然
just built different.
不得已出此下策，若有冒犯之处，还望见谅。
So this is why I'm here at Xiezhi House? Your thoughts are all in a mess. Lord Artem, my father couldn't possibly...
你父亲已认罪，其交代的行凶过程与细节也都已查证清楚，并无出入。
You know who else admitted to many crimes he did not commit? A certain boy I love very dearly.
因此，
Artem does not finish the rest of that sentence, perhaps out of consideration for your feelings. But you know full well that right now everything seems to be fully supported by concrete evidence. I mean, confessions are concrete only to a certain point. There is no room for further argument. Even if you want to plead your father's case, there will be nothing you can say in the face of your memory loss and your father's admission of guilt. Ying looks so much like a Giga Chad right now. The room falls into silence as the light orange lamplight continues to sway and flicker.
其实此案也并非毫无转机。
After a while, Artem suddenly speaks up. His words are like a glimmer of hope. Even if the chances are slim, you still want to bet everything on believing what he just said. What is it?
你父亲虽已认罪，但正如我所说，该案目前仍未最终定案。恰巧事发时你也在场，倘若他真如你所想的那般是无辜的，那么只要你能回忆起当晚究竟发生了什么，并且找到证据，指认出真正的犯人，就能救他一命。
I'm sorry. Okay, so basically his whole point is, so the case isn't technically closed, so all you have to do, girl, easy, okay? All you have to do is remember and then find a bunch of evidence, aka all of the work that is necessary to prove a case. You just have to do all of it. It's easy, actually. Anyway, Isabel, thank you for the super chat. Just got off work, excited to still be able to catch some of your stream. I'm Belly Button from Twitch. Oh, hello. Good to see you. TOT is so fun to watch you play. I'm honored. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. That's all that matters. I figured I would try streaming to YouTube for once because people are always like, where's your stream recording? I want to see the full thing. And I'm like, it's not here. It's on Google Drive because I don't have a stream archive. So I hope this works. This actually makes sense later. Your commentary is great. Okay, back. I'm just saying, like, the whole tone was Artem just like, oh, all hope is not lost. You just have to do everything. Like, that's the vibe. All right, anyways. Are you serious, Rosa? Right, why didn't I think of that? It sounds sarcastic almost. Why didn't I think of that? And just do everything, solve the crime, remember what I blacked out on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In that case, we...
先别高兴得太早。若你当真决定如此行事，那也需做好另一种准备。
What do you mean? Gunga, I'm very sorry. I'm praying for you. Prepare myself for what?
失败的准备。因为真相未必会完全如你所愿。
You talk like someone who knows too much, Artem. Oh, I guess that's pretty consistent with his normal character too, actually.
如若你找回了记忆，更加佐证了你父亲的说法，那么
This is like Rosa in the main story doing everything. Exactly! Literally! She's just single-handedly carrying the team. This man makes everything look easy. Artem always knows too much. Whatever.
便是你将他向死路上又推了一把。如何？要试一试这仅有的可能性吗？
Who do you think Rosa is, bitch? Of course she's gonna do it. She's a stubborn motherfucker. Wait. I mean, I know it's the illusion of choice, but like, what if she said no? I'm gonna say yes. Of course. You fearlessly meet Artem's gaze. As long as there's a thread of possibility, I have to give it a try. This is so Rosa core. That is the most Rosa core statement of all time. She is a stubborn motherfucker and I love her for it. She does not know when to shul ever, ever, ever. Besides, didn't you choose to keep me here in hopes that I will continue investigating? Oh, she read him! Oh, she read him! I kind of like that. That's the other motives that she was hinting at earlier. She was like, you have other reasons for detaining me here. And then he went all like, blushy boy, oh no, I dropped the toothbrush or whatever. She was just saying that you wanted her to do more investigation. Okay, girl boss, let's go.
没错。
She read you. He did the bend and snap. Hello, smiley face. Artem looks at you and suddenly smiles.
既已决定，那我们接下来就到文华府中去探查一番。
I like how he immediately has roped himself into this operation. It's not a you investigation, it's a we investigation. Are we returning to the scene of the
没
crime?
错，勾起记忆最快的方法，便是故地重游。而眼下，
Artem glances at the window.
现在出发的话，正好可以赶上案发当日的时辰。你先回房，我命人备车马。
Technically, Rosa's under arrest. I mean, I guess, but he could have found like anyone else to accompany her, you know? Okay. You take your leave with a bow and hurriedly leave Artem's chamber. The hour is late, and the pale moonlight falls gently upon Artem's profile. After the girl is completely out of sight, he calls for his personal guards to give them further instructions. Sherlock and Watson of ancient China. Well said. You meet up with Artem at the front gate, where he helps you onto the carriage so you can both head to Wenhua House together. Wenhua House is located in the suburbs of the capital city. The journey there will take you through many city blocks and markets, as well as a guarded city gate. Ooh, for those of you who have not seen the Marius card, Vincent, you get to hang out with Vincent in this like scenery. If you would like to see AU Vincent, he's actually very cute. We love Wenchun in this house. You and Artem are both silent during the journey, but for some reason you get the feeling that Artem is observing you. You do, Lauren, you do. You do. An entire AU Wenchun design is good, is very good. He's very, very, very cute. As the carriage is arriving at the city gate, someone suddenly stops it.
哎，马车里坐的是何人？
Lauren, I'll just show you Vincent. Well, after this story segment, we'll go look at Vincent together, okay? So no one has to roll for Marius's damn card. He doesn't deserve it. Brat. You subconsciously glance at Artem, who motions for you to be quiet.
莫要出声。
You nod and wait for the guard driving the carriage to answer.
我们是谢志福府上的，车里坐的便是左大人。
哟，左大人，
Yo.
我还没见过哪家大人坐这么朴素的马车呢。
Love to see that side of Vin. What side of Vin? What side of Vin? What do you mean?
你是不是借着谢知府的名义诓人呢？快快快，把帘子掀起来，给我看看。
你说先变现，还有没有王法了？
How does this have anything to do with respect for the law?
王法，在这儿，我就是王法。
A cab.
你不敢掀啊，我来掀。我倒要看看这马车里究竟坐的是什么大人物。
A cab, but we have the chief cop in the carriage with us, so I don't know if I can really say A cab with a straight face right now. Probably gonna get Gufeng Marius anyway because you want to top up Marius. Oh no. Okay, Lauren, that's fair. Very valid. With that, the soldier guarding the gate pushes past Artem's guard, ready to yank open the front curtain of the carriage. Hello, Nekahiko, welcome. At the last moment, Artem grabs you around the shoulders and pulls you towards him. I know you're just trying to hide me, sir, but this is a little bit sudden. Kwanzaa, thanks for hanging out. See you later.
别动，忍耐一下，待我支开他便放开你。
Why does that ring a bell? The like 忍耐一下, the bear with me line? Doesn't it feel like that happened in the main story somewhere? Artem pushes you lower and you follow the motion to crouch down by his knees. His dark cloak conceals you completely. Immediately, you feel as though you're surrounded by the faint scent of cedar. It's extremely light and cold, yet oddly comforting. You feel the heat rising in your cheeks.
他要来了，小心！
Good whisper. One more time.
他要来了，小心！
Chalua God. I really like his voice. Although, hearing him as Auto Apocalypse has maybe not ruined it for me, but changed it. It's changed it for me. Artem murmurs in a low voice. You lightly tug on a corner of his cloak. The curtain is yanked open immediately after. A brief moment of silence passes, then you hear the thump of someone falling to their knees.
左大人，下官该死，冒犯左大人了。
Sasu, sleep well. Thank you for the boba emoji too. Sleep well, sleep well. Hi, Chris. Welcome.
无碍，起来吧。
这么晚了，大人，您是要去哪儿办差呀？不知有没有属下能帮上忙的？
不必，
I'm glad it's not just
我
me.
只是去一趟
Archives
文华
of
府而已。
文华府，可是为了九王案。可这九王案不是早已定案了吗？就差一道圣旨处决。
them. You're so welcome for the replay. You and me both.
你还管谢知府的事？
Artem suddenly cuts him off. Ooh! Callahan, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Hello, good to have you here.
小人不敢，小人不敢，请大人慢走。快，给大人放鞋啊！
Artem waits until the carriage has left the city before letting go of you.
方才多有冒犯，还望见谅。
It's fine. It's weird. I feel like they had a bit of a role reversal. Usually Artem's the one going like, ah! And Rosa's the one going like, hmm? Your face grows warm as you think about how close the two of you were earlier. But, Lord Artem, why did you choose to hide me? Are you very concerned about people knowing that I'm here?
非也，只是九王案悬而未定，你身份特殊，还是莫要随便暴露于人前。
Good night, Taffy. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. I see. Then, regarding what the guard said about the Ninth Prince's case,
他什么都没说。
Artem suddenly seems tense, but he quickly regains his usual composure. 左然大人。左然大人。
哦，你听错了，他只是问九王案何时定案而已。
Was that what he said? I don't know, man. Artem's lying. Okay, so hypothesis is, I feel like it's pretty clear at this point. Like, the story's been pretty obvious. like, you know, shit went down, someone got poisoned. Rosa's dad has basically like lied about being the person who did the poisoning for whatever reason. Remains to be seen what that reason is. Artem doesn't buy any of the story. The case is actually closed and they just need to sign off on it. But Artem is like, oh good, the girl woke up. I think she will be able to reveal evidence that supports what I think is the true story. And because I have a very bright mind who believes in justice above all else, and I wish to seek the true story underlaying the whole matter, I'm going to drag this girl out with me now, and we are going to find the truth. Even though the case is closed, it don't even matter. But she can't know the case is closed because I lied to her to make her think that it was worth coming out here and investigating, because if she thought the case was closed, she wouldn't do that. There we go. Why you always lying, truly. Best time for a date. On a murder mystery hunt, as always with these two. It's always like someone died. Oh, now we get to spend time together. Oh, it's horrible. Is that so? Artem nods and does not continue the conversation. The carriage rattles as it speeds towards Wenhua House, leaving a small trail of dust in its wake. He's truly gaslighting and gatekeeping. Very true. Okay, before we continue, I have to show you guys Wenchen. Where are you? I think it is literally right at the front of story 1. Right here. Ready?
兄台，你再跟紧一些。
That's Vincent! Look at him! Isn't he cute? AU Vincent actually has one of the best designs. I love that they put so much effort into his design. Isn't he cute? Okay, I'm so glad. I was like, all right. I really wanted to like tug on, like grab the like front tails of his hair and be like gunk. Grab him by the bun at the top, like gunk. He's so cute. It's like awakening my cute aggression. He's already such a cute character, but somehow the AU version is like extra soft looking. I love it. The cute aggression has skyrocketed. Exactly. I am full of cute aggression. He's very, very cute. One more line.
幸好有你陪着我，不然这大白天的，我还真有些害怕呢。
So sweet. Love him. Good boy. Very good boy. We like Winter in this house. Okay. You hear that, Marius? I like Vincent better than you in this card. And I'm not even joking or exaggerating. I genuinely mean that. You're not well written in this card. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, let's go back. I know the colors in his fit, like the lilac kind of vibes, it's gorgeous. Love it. All right, let's continue. Wenhua House. The pale moon hangs high in the sky. You make it back to Wenhua House, accompanied by Artem under the cover of night. The sight of decorative rocks and aged trees around you is as familiar as ever, but there's an air of desolation that cannot be concealed.
莫要担心，所有的事情都会得到妥善的处理。
How can you say that with so much confidence? Artem comforts you, perhaps because he has noticed your Is my router being weird? I don't know. Perhaps because he has noticed your low mood. Forget Marius, all I need is AU Vincent. So true. Very true. Abandon the boss for the subordinate. Alright. A little burp. Ah! Why is it doing that? Thank you, Lord Artem.
无妨。啊，到了，就是这里。
It's interesting. I feel like his performance... Well, Zhao Lu has always had really good range. I mean, he plays Auto Motherfucking Apocalypse, let's be real. But, we're getting to see his very, like, sort of stern and serious and terse side, which is very fun. Seriously, stop that. Artem points to a pavilion nearby, which was the scene of the crime.
当晚我接到报案后，便立即从谢志府赶来。到达此处时，九王已经毒发身亡了。
So what that tells me is that he got an invitation to the dinner and then he didn't go.
那时你晕倒在旁。
Someone died. Stop that. Oh my god, they cut Artem off. Unacceptable. We have to back out. We have to back out. What's going on with the connection? Hold up. Let me troubleshoot this really quick. What's up with my Wi-Fi? What is going on? Can I sign on to Twitter? Does Twitter work? Test run. I'm more upset that there's no AU Celestine, Kiki, Aaron, or even Pina. I've been waiting for them I was hoping we would see an AU Celestine in Artem's card maybe, but does that not happen then, Anna? I feel like AU Celestine would be really fun. Wait, Lauren, you've already read it, right? So does that mean there is no AU Celestine? Damn. What's the point? AU Celestine would be so pretty. Wait, but then that suddenly makes Vincent a very random choice to be the only NPC to get an AU design. That's a little strange. Tech Pro Ying in the house doing, I'm literally turning the Wi-Fi on and off and on and off and on and off. Let's see though. Does Discord work? I don't think so. I think my Wi-Fi crapped out. That's fine. I'll just hotspot. Hold on. Let me turn on the phone hotspot really quick. Where's my hotspot? There's my hotspot. Connect to the hotspot. I wonder why though. It's so strange. Why would it suddenly do that? Good thing the stream is fine. Because I'm hardwired in. Where's my personal hotspot? Is this working? Maybe this is okay. Let's see. Maybe now? Let's try. Marius is taking revenge for calling his story bad. Wait, why? What does this have to do with Marius's revenge? All right, let's continue part 3. Marius, you brat, give you the Wi-Fi back. Oh, Marius took my Wi-Fi down. Got it, got it. Well, I'm just gonna keep calling him Stinky.
莫要担心，
I'm gonna skip forward. Hold up.
无妨。
Oh, there it is. Artem points to a pavilion nearby, which was the scene of the crime.
当晚我接到报案后，便立即从谢治府赶来。到达此处时，酒王已经毒发身亡了。那时你晕倒在旁，你父亲正在照看你，衣物上有洒落的酒水与争斗过的痕迹。据你父亲所说，当晚是他主动约酒王到院中见面，说有要事相商。
Wait, so Artem doesn't actually know for sure that she witnessed anything, because by the time he got here, she was passed out already. Why do they keep calling her the only witness then? That's a little... Okay, sure, whatever. There were wine stains and signs of a struggle. I wonder what happened here.
在此期间，他曾想要引诱对方喝下自己下过毒的酒水，却被酒王察觉到了异样。
Okay.
两人发生了激烈的争执，而那时你恰巧经过，正好看到了这一幕。
So it's purely based on, I'm sorry, your own father has pinpointed you as the sole witness? That seems a little bit... But how did I get knocked
你当时
unconscious?
本想上前阻拦，但却在推搡中无意间撞到了柱子，晕了过去。
Okay. Artem points at the pavilion in the garden. One of its pillars bears a mark indicating some kind of impact.
你的晕倒反而为你的父亲争取到了时间，趁着酒王未做反应的间隙，
Forced him to drink wine? I don't think that's how it works.
他压制住酒王，并强行灌下了毒酒。很快，酒王便毒发身亡了。
Can you actually force someone to drink something? Can't they just like refuse to drink it? Like
这些，就是事情的全貌。
like you can pour wine into my mouth, but I don't have to drink it. You know what I mean? So, Lord Artem, does that mean that you were not at the birthday banquet that day, and everything that happened was told to you? Oops, everything that happened was told to you by my father?
没错。
That's why he thinks it's sus. Artem slightly averts his gaze. Look at the two of their faces together. One's going like, and the other's going like,
想起什么了吗？
You run your hand over the mark on the pillar and shake your head. No, I still can't remember anything at all.
先别急，
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of vibe. Artem gestures for the servant waiting in the distance to come over.
杯酒。
Why are we drinking? Are you trying to like recreate the scene of the crime? Lord Artem, are you trying to...
没错， 我是想要重现当时的场景。
Fair enough. The TGCF brain rot. I know. Yeah, I know. I agree. Why did Marius remind you of TGCF? I didn't really get that vibe. I think I did make a bunch of references though, to be fair, so I must have gotten the vibe.
如若这样无法勾起你的记忆，那或许身临其境会更有效果。
He literally was like, let me just trigger your trauma real quick. Don't worry about it, girl. That makes sense. It's worth a try. The servant seems to be well prepared. While you and Artem were talking, he quickly brings over a few small pots of wine, placing them on the stone table in the pavilion. Artem pours a full cup of wine and passes it to you. You can see the bright moon reflected in the wine. The night breeze carries with it a faint scent of flowers and leaves. I'm sorry, are they playing the like romantic piano soundtrack in the middle of a crime scene reenactment right now? They're actually doing that? I'm just making sure. Just making sure. These guys, I swear. Oh my goodness. This would have been a lovely scene in any other circumstances.
那，你来扮作酒王，我来扮你父亲。
Crime, hard. Of course, this is the most appropriate music choice, yeah. And they're reenacting like the brothers murdering each other. Goodness, oh my goodness. This reminds me a lot of La Wanchi. Oh, drinking? Why? Doesn't he? Well, LWJ is like a weird drunk though. Crime scenes can be romantic. I mean, this game has certainly proven that to us. Okay. You try to imagine what the Ninth Prince was thinking at the time. You smile pleasantly at Artem and intentionally pitch your voice lower. You wanted me here for an important matter. What is it?
自然是请王爷品酒的。今日是在下的寿宴，王爷可不能推脱啊。
At that, Artem downs his cup of wine and refills it, then suddenly draws nearer to you. His angular face is suddenly much closer, and in that moment it almost feels as though his breath is intertwined with yours. Sir, you are reenacting a crime scene. You are reenacting a literal murder. Not just any crime scene, a murder. You are reenacting a murder. Why? Why are they doing this? Wait. I don't think that's how it went. If the Ninth Prince and my father were both so cordial, then they wouldn't have gotten into a fight, right?
确实如此。
Artem stands up straight and frowns slightly.
不对吗？
Why is he suddenly flustered?
你父亲只说劝酒时被酒王发现了端倪，两人便起了争执，但具体过程并没有细说。
This is actually really reminding me of that one, I think it was Marius in the main story. I think it was the main story where they were reenacting the burial of a dead body. Remember? They were like, oh, like, you know, like wheel these big suitcases out, like weigh them down with things, like make it really realistic. Let's go to the scene of the crime, take our time to dig the hole and bury the fake bodies, and then try to figure out like how much time has passed. And like they did the romance stuff with that too. They were literally reenacting the burial of a murdered victim and flirting with each other in the dark, because that's how Tears of Thieves works. Haha. Anyway, Rose was like, no, keep digging. Yeah, I know. I thought it was so funny. It was actually a really funny scene. But I kept having to stop myself and be like, oh my god, no, they're reenacting the burial of a literal murder victim. Anyway, your father only said the Ninth Prince became suspicious while being persuaded to drink the wine, and that was why they ended up in the conflict. Okay. He does need to get his actor brain together.
或许是我劝酒的方式不对，我们换一种再试试。
Yeah, you gotta be a little more suspicious. Okay. One more time. The scene restarts from the beginning. Artem straightens his clothes and takes a few steps back. You pretend to be the Ninth Prince waiting in the garden for your father. You wanted me here for an important matter. What is it?
自然是请王爷品酒的。今日是在下的寿宴，王爷可不能推脱啊。
He literally, it's like very similar lines. He just says it in like kind of a different tone. Artem, do it again, but more flirty. Artem downs his cup of wine once again, then fills it and strides towards you. This time, he stops just in front of you and does not come as close as before. I know the tone, the smugness. Guys, you should play Honkai Impact in Chinese dub, where Zhao Lu plays the Auto Apocalypse. It's a stellar performance, and I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. Although it is hard to say no to Ishida Akira's Auto Apocalypse as well. Also a very good performance. But anyway, 果然爸爸不会演戏. It's true. This time he stops just in front of you and does not come as close as before. He holds the cup of wine out to you.
这酒在下已珍藏多年，还请王爷品鉴一二。
Oh, he has to say it like a threat. Interesting. Well, I shall not reject such a generous offer. Still pretending to be the ninth prince, you try to reach toward the other cup on the table. Then, Artem suddenly grabs your hand. He stops your movement rather forcefully and pulls you towards him once again. Bro, what the... What are you doing?
不必如此，麻烦用我手里的杯子便是。不必如此，麻烦用我手里的杯子便是。
That is some really interesting... Like, the pause there was really... full of flavor. It's a full of flavor kind of line delivery. Can't even quite pick it apart. It was interesting. Very interesting. I couldn't possibly... Artem has just drunk from that cup. If you do as well, then the two of you would have... Oh, that's what you're thinking about right now, girl? An indirect kiss? Okay, I mean, it's an ultimate game, alright.
有何不可？
Bro, what are you up to? I feel like Rosa's done this a lot, this card story. This is like the most common Rosa reaction. This whole card story, she's going like, what is going on?
我是说，为何不可以用我用过的杯子？
Wait, he's drunk.
我是说，为何不可以用我用过的杯子？
I suddenly understand why y'all were like, this reminds me of 蓝忘机. This is 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 蓝战 100%. I see it. I see it. This is literally drunk 蓝忘机. Oh my god. You're not crazy, Lauren. Artem leans a little closer. There's a faint scent of wine in his breath. He's like, I can't do this reenactment anymore. I'm like so drunk, bro. His expression is unreadable in the ambiguous light of the pale moon. You perceive some kind of deep emotion in his bright eyes, but you cannot understand it. Yeah, no. This is a little because Lan Wangji like looks like he's put together when he's drunk, but like he's drunk. He does weird shit. Oh my goodness. Rooster theft time. Cue the roosters. I don't think I've gotten that far yet in the books. Okay. He continues speaking, but his tone becomes stranger as he goes on.
为什么要拒绝我？
What? Cholu's doing a really good job. He's doing a very good job. I feel so robbed right now because as a Yang Tianxiang stan, my man was robbed.
为什么要拒绝我？
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so what a good read. Oh my god. There's so much in there. There's like desperation and yearning, but it's like held back, right? He's still at his core like a very reserved person. But he's also drunk. And as he reads those lines, you can like I feel like I can like smell the alcohol on his breath. Bro, good read. Let's go. 因为爱. Okay, Zero. Goodness. Sussy couch card. I'll get Yang Tianxiang good times, really? I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
别拒绝我，我真的。
你真的什么？真的什么？真的什么？真的什么？真的huh? Stop! You hurriedly push him back. Lord Artem, this isn't right.
哪里不对？
Bro, you're telling me you had the servant bring wine to reenact a murder scene that involved wine. And then you didn't think like, oh, maybe we shouldn't like use real wine? Like, okay, bro. My father and the ninth prince are just colleagues. He wouldn't say something so bold. Besides, Artem's tone at the end was nothing like what your father would have had. So, Lord Artem, we should... Before you can finish, Artem suddenly lets out a low groan. His brows are furrowed deeply and a faint flush quickly appears on his cheeks. Baba 보장. God, this is such a strange conversation. Lord Artem, what's wrong?
抱歉，我可能有些醉了。
I think that's the only line that Lao Wangji would not have said, though, right? Logic goes out the window in the face of the one they harbor feelings for. Let's drink even though very poor alcohol tolerance. It's true. It's very true. It was just 1 cup. Well, I think he had 2 cups by now. I think it was 2 cups. He might not be that much of a lightweight. It was 2 cups. It might have been on an empty stomach. And I'm assuming they were tossing back like straight like baijiu or some shit, which is like this like stronger than vodka, right? I don't think Artem's a lightweight. Well, maybe AU Artem is, to be fair, but it's also probably strong stuff they were drinking. Enjoy this happy time. What do you mean? Is it just gonna get sad from here? Bro. Due to Artem suddenly becoming intoxicated, the two of you have no choice but to quickly end the investigation and return to Xiezhi House.
大人似乎醉得有些不省人事了，我去打些水来为他擦洗一下。
Okay.
小姐，能麻烦您暂时看顾一下大人吗？
Oh, you'd trust me with that? Okay. He has an SSR where he gets drunk off 1 glass. What? Really? But he also has like, what's it called? Was it Atmospherics? Was that the one that everyone was like kind of like about, where he gets like really drunk and like a little possessive? He got drunk that time after a lot of drinks. Like it took a lot to get him that drunk, you know? Anyway, of course, you can go on with your work.
多谢。
The servant makes a gesture of thanks, then closes the door and leaves. You guys are gonna leave your Chief Justice with the prisoner and a possible murder suspect? We love Otome game logic. Okay. This card is making up for atmospherics. Interesting. Okay. You look over at Artem lying on the bed, his face flushed red from the wine, and shake your head at the situation. How did Lord Artem get so drunk from just a few cups of wine? This is bad. I haven't recalled anything at all. How am I supposed to save my father? You heave a deep sigh and feel a sense of helplessness. Also, when we were at Wenhua House earlier, Lord Artem's behavior, something about it seems a little strange. Girl, he's in love with you. And then he got a little drunk. And then he like couldn't hold it back anymore. And he couldn't keep up the investigation. So like, even though he like seems really buttoned up and put together, he's actually like head over heels for you. Because this is an ultimate game. And that's how it works. So that's the thing though. I like Tears of Themes because it doesn't always do the ultimate game like conveniences. Like I feel like it falls for those traps less often, and I feel like in recent times it's been leaning on that crutch a lot more, and I feel like maybe something happened on the writing team. I don't know, whatever. Thinking back to his strange actions during the reenactment earlier, you find your face heating up a little. Yet you also feel confused. Was Artem really just drunk? Were his actions unintentional or deliberate? Oh, we all know the people who use their drunkenness as an excuse to say things that they would otherwise not have the courage to say or do. And then you can blame it on alcohol. You have like plausible deniability, right? Forget it. I won't get anywhere just speculating like this. I'd better get him some water. If I recall, people who get drunk will always feel thirsty as well. Vin is the lightest of weights out of all of MLS. Really? I guess I haven't read that many Vin cards, so I don't actually know. At that thought, you start moving. But Artem suddenly reaches out a hand from behind the bed's curtains and catches hold of your arm.
你去哪儿？
This is Lan Wangji. This is Lan Wangji. This is Lan Wangji. I can guarantee you whoever wrote this card story has read MTCS. It's like uncanny. It's uncanny. It's so similar. Lara Coco, is that you? Anyway, what?
你别走，不许你走。
He did this in atmospherics too. I honestly didn't mind atmospherics that much, but I can see how it was like possibly really triggering for some people actually. Yeah. Thought some people who do and say terrible things when they're drunk then blame it on alcohol the next day. Exactly, exactly. But then I think people also use it for like liquid courage purposes, right? Like you could super, I don't know, like flirt with someone you really like while you're drunk as hell, and then if for whatever reason they like don't return your affections, you can be like, oh haha, I was just like super fucking drunk, like don't mind me, when actually you're like really heartbroken. But you can be, you know, you'd be like, oh no, I didn't mean that, no, well, what did you think? You thought I was flirting with you? No, I'm not interested in you at all. No, I was just really drunk. No, we're good fam, we're good, no, don't even, we don't have to make this weird. I've done it. You try to pull away, but the hand around your wrist doesn't let go and even tightens its grip. 我去哪里？去你心里。 Since you cannot get free, you sit back down on the side of the bed. The shadows on the wall flicker a little in the candlelight. Lord Artem, are you all right?
我不好。
What's wrong? I cut off his breath.
我不好。
This is a god tier card. I'm so glad I rolled for Artem. I almost didn't roll. It was so worth it. This is the good stuff. This is the good shit. Okay, thank you, Zhao Lu, for feeding us. What's wrong? Do you not feel well?
我不是，我只是。
Artem suddenly stops.
对不起，是我没有保护好你。
That came out of left field. What does that mean? Why? Huh? Did you actually show up earlier than... Oh my god, bitch is lying. Oh my god, he's lying. Oh my god, he's lying through his teeth. He's lying through his teeth. None of that happened the way he said it. You motherfucking liar. You are such a liar. He's a liar. Chaotic, hello! Welcome! Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh my god, stop fucking lying. So much more painful having already read this. What? Okay, I'm like glad because I genuinely, the Marius card disappointed me like quite a lot. And I was like, man, I was so excited for this Gufeng event. And then the card story let me down. So now I have to roll the Artem card because maybe it has a better story. And then all of the Artem fuckers flocked in and they were like, you will enjoy. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, I mean, so far so good. So let's see what he lied about.
那天，如果我再早些。
Wait, that's what you're hung up on? Wait, so you didn't lie? I don't know. Still sounds fishy. I don't like it.
不，甚至在那之前，如果我早一点说出我的心。
Oh, wait, did we have a, what are they called here? Live redirects? Did we get a raid? Chaotic? Is that what happened? How do I know if a raid happens on YouTube? Do you get an alert? I'm so new to YouTube streaming. How does this work? Welcome raiders? Question mark? Is that what just happened? Hello, Chaotic. I thought you were just personally stopping by the chat. I didn't realize you brought your whole chat with you. Hello, nice to meet you all. A chat pop-up appeared. I did not see. It shows on the chat for a small moment. I'm gonna scroll up. It was a raid? I did not see anything on the chat on my side. I don't like that. Welcome raiders, nice to meet you. My name's Ying, variety streamer, sometimes VTuber. Today we're playing a dating sim. Sorry you have to see me like this. Artem is my number 2 boy in this game. He's a good one, he's a good one. You get a pop-up if it's from YouTube. I did not get one. The heck? Okay, someday I'll figure it out. Thank you very much, Chaotic, for being your community here. I hope you had a good stream. Do we have any of the tools of like figuring out what you were streaming or anything like that? It's very short. Oh, the little pop-up? Okay. Well, thank you either way. I appreciate it. This man is still number 2 despite his god tier performance. I can't help it. I fell for a brat. I cannot defend myself. I know that I'm wrong. Like, I literally know that I did not choose the best boy. Artem is objectively the best boy. However, the heart wants what it wants, and this heart apparently wants a little bitch baby brat. So that's where we're at. All right, everyone, have a nice day. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to keep reading. Chaotic, if you need to go rest, please do so as well. How do you pronounce that? Nike? Nike? I've never heard of it. Look it up. Game. Goddess of Victory? Nike? All right, the heart wants second best. Yeah.
也许今天你我之间就不会是这样的结局了。
They really are making up for atmospherics. I thought you just met her 2 weeks ago. Good night, Chaotic. Sleep well. Thank you again. The slight rasp? You mean the super rasp, Phoebe? Intentions? Ended up like this? Lord Artem, what are you saying? Artem's uncomfy. Artem he's unhappy. Baby boy's unhappy. He groans, but does not answer the question. You can't tell if he's doing this unintentionally or on purpose. Reminder, he's in his bed and Rosa's next to him. Why aren't you talking? Did you fall asleep? Artem does not reply, so you gingerly lift the curtain and observe him. In the dim light, you see that his hair is ruffled, sticking to his face a little, and shifting slightly with the movement of his breathing. Perhaps because of the discomfort from getting drunk, his handsome brows are furrowed in a frown. A bead of perspiration slowly rolls down the side. This really feels like La Manchu. Is Lord Artem feeling very unwell? Bashing ta! Subconsciously, you reach out a hand, wanting to ease the frown troubling his features. In the next moment, Artem suddenly opens his eyes. He catches hold of your fingers. A faint scent of wine lingers in the air, and there's a raw emotion in his eyes.
你做什么？是要对我动手吗？
I just need everyone to appreciate that. Have we ever seen this expression on Artem? I don't think so. I think they literally illustrated / animated us a new Artem expression for this card. I think this is new. I think this blush expression is new. I don't think we've seen this on him before. So freaking cute. That is so goddamn cute. Holy shit, what a baby boy! Baby boy! Baby boy! I know, cute aggression part 2. Truly. Damn. A smile for the camera. Okay. Let's come back. Right here. And it's like right around here? Okay. Do something? You've misunderstood, Lord Artem. I was just...
如果不想我误会，那你就回答我一个问题。
来忘记。
如果不回答，我就治你的罪。
So, how do you think Jolo got into character for these lines? I can't right now. I'm so glad I'm like not an Artem simp, or I would be actually dying. I'm grateful in this moment to not be an Artem simp. Usually I wish I were an Artem simp. Today I'm glad I'm not. Or I would be dying. Is Lord Artem teasing me? In that case, what is your question, Lord Artem?
如果是你，你会喜欢怎样的人？
This boy, he's literally like a middle school boy playing Truth or Dare with his crush. And he's like lucky enough that his crush says truth. And he goes, what's your type? Oh, this is so cute. I love them together so much. I love Rosa Marius, but I also love Rosa Artem. I think Rosa Artem is still a canon in my head, though. What kind of person do I like? Lord Artem, you're the head of hhhhh house. Shouldn't you be concerned over some more important matters?
你怎么就知道这不重要？
Okay, baby boy! Artem leans closer to you. He presses his forehead against your hand, his long hair trailing over the edge of the bed.
不问清楚，总会觉得有些不甘。
Artem fuckers, how you holding up? It's not just the way his voice breaks, it's also he voiced the line like this because his forehead was, you know, and so his mouth was like a little bit covered, like he had his mouth pressed up against something, right? Listen.
不问清楚，总会觉得有些不甘。
He had something like over half of his mouth for that line. That's insane. This he's was so good. Oh my god. I'm holding up quite well, Ying. Totally not losing my mind right now. he's like literally he's kissing the pop filter. I'm all the way up against the microphone right now. My lips are literally touching the pop filter. That's how he recorded some of these lines. That's probably how it happened. No, I feel like he actually had like something like this though. This is fucking wild. I love his performance. This is very good. I'm so glad I'm not an Artem simp, or I would be on fire. Could Lord Artem have mistaken me for someone else because he's drunk? As his warm breath ghosts over your hand, you feel your face burning. Just as you're at a loss for what to do, someone suddenly knocks on the door.
小姐，我打了盆水，现在能进来吗？
You're down bad, Maddie. You're so valid. I kind of wish I were down bad for Artem, but I'm not, and I can't control my feelings, so... of course. Artem securing his career with this card. You hurriedly pull back your hand and stand by the side of the bed. Your heart is beating wildly. I do love my brats, I can't help it. I like trying and failing to tame them. that is the cursed promise of every brat. The servant pours the water into a wooden bucket, then dips a handkerchief in the water before wringing it out. Then he takes over the task of looking over Artem.
大人也真是的，明明我们也同他说过好几次，既然不胜酒力就少喝些。之前在文华府的
I
寿
guess
宴
he's
上还记着不
canonically a
喝酒，
lightweight in this.
怎么这次又忘记了？
Banquet? Oh, so he did lie! He lied. Worried that you might have misheard, you hurriedly ask the servant for confirmation. Did you just say that Lord Artem attended the banquet at Wenhua House a few days ago?
是啊，而且很早就启程了，说是那天有很重要的事情。
So I wasn't wrong. He did lie. Oh, okay. But he said that he didn't attend.
没去过，不可能。那天可是我亲自送大人到府上的。
Archives of L, you gotta hold back. I believe in you. Protect your wallet. Are we getting to the fun part? What do you mean? That wasn't already the fun part that we just got through? What? Okay, here we go. How can this be? Artem was lying to you? But why would he lie? Has he lied to you about anything else? Yeah, he did. Actually, he did. He said the case wasn't closed yet, but it was definitely closed. Your mind is instantly filled with all kinds of questions.
小姐，您还好吗？
Even in another life, he can't hold himself. Well, I mean, the other card where he's drunk is like a different story though, because he drank a lot, right? Because the whole reason he gets drunk in Atmospherics is because they go to the party and then he won't let like Rosa take the drinks, and so he drinks them for her instead, right? Am I misremembering? I remember that's how it went. Anyway, I'm fine. I'll head back to my chamber first. Take good care of Lord Artem. Unable to arrive at a conclusion, you leave in a state of wretchedness. The room falls silent again. Artem, who was lying down, suddenly opens his eyes. There are still traces of intoxication in his face, but his eyes are clear. Seeing this, the servant hurriedly helps him sit up.
大人，刚才已经按照您吩咐的说了。
Oh, bye, Mia. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. How do you stay focused with AU brain rot? I wish you the best of luck.
做得很好。
Alicia, hello. Artem lightly pats the man's shoulder and thanks. However, the servant seems unhappy, his mouth pressed in a thin line.
怎么了？
大人，您这样做值得吗？
What has this person figured out?
先不说您所做的牺牲，您明明是要保护他，却……
I feel like the Brazilian meme of the lady with the calculations. Math. Like that's me right now. like first of all, like he lied about all those things, like why, right? But we'll still figure that out, whatever, we'll give it time. Second of all, was he just like, was he acting? Like, was he actually doing the thing? I was just kind of joking, where I was like, oh, you know how people like act, like they are actually kind of drunk, but they'll like play it up, you know, for plausible deniability. Like, was he doing that? Was he actually doing that? Was he actually pretending to be as drunk as he was? Hmm. 重读？要重读什么？
并没有什么值得不值得。
Okay, he definitely also lied to her about the reason why she is separated, like detained separately from everyone else. Does that mean that, because so far the only person who's told us what happened is also Artem. So, is she the murder suspect? Artem calmly interrupts the servant's words.
在这个世上，所谓的圆满，并非是要事事都有所得。
That's a good line. In this world, a perfect ending does not necessarily mean having everything one could want. So he's sacrificing something?
总会有那么一个人，让你愿意放弃万千繁华，只为保他一人平安。
Simp. Blam, a lot of people came back for the Gufeng event. As Artem watches the swaying of the candle flame, he seems to have thought of something that makes him happy, even letting out a low chuckle.
野有蔓草，林露团溪。有美一人，清扬惋惜。
They keep doing this. They keep like quoting poetry, but I don't recognize the poetry. Is it like actual like 古诗 that they're quoting? And what are they from? And how come I can't find those entries? Because I went to look. I looked for those entries. I couldn't find them. It was like entry unlocked, and then I couldn't find the entry. 他没醉，他假醉. That's what I know. That's what we're kind of guessing, I guess. He is probably like a little bit drunk, but like not that drunk. Not as much as he was playing it up to be. Yeah. This is the name of the card, the Weeds. Oh, I didn't know.
等日后你也遇到这样一个人，自然就会明白了。
Why you sound like a dad? The servant is still confused. They spelled servant wrong. He looks at the candle as well, but is unable to make anything of it. After a while, he brings up the final matter.
大人，明日就是您与
This was
圣
in
上
the
约定的
puzzle
最后
room.
时限了。
Oh. Is that the name of the card? I thought it was chance encounter.
我知道，明日一切皆会结束。
That's dramatic, bro. What are you about to sacrifice? Are you about to like incriminate yourself? He's about to do something like big and dramatic and unnecessary. Oh, that happened in the Marius card too. Oh, do all 4 of the Gufeng cards involve some amount of like dramatic self-sacrifice? Is that what this is? Okay, fine. Whatever. It all depends on how believable it is. Oh, it is called The Weeds. I gotta change the stream title. The Weeds.接到了。接到什么？什么都没接到。I don't understand anything. I only made the connection that probably all of the cards involve some kind of self-sacrifice. It's a bad name for a card, truly. After leaving Artem's bedchamber, you returned to the chamber you were staying in earlier. The weebs. Perhaps because of how long you were asleep previously, you are now unable to fall asleep at all. You find yourself staring at the rafters until morning. You keep thinking over everything that has happened after you woke up, but the more you think, the more confusing it all becomes, and the more uneasy you feel. You don't understand. Why would Artem lie to you? Is what he said about your father and the Ninth Prince true, or is it all a lie? Sorry, I just want to make a note. 1 second. Where's my, like, stream information? I don't know where my stream information is. Oh, I see it. Is this part 4? I just want to make timestamps easier later. Okay. You are unable to find any answers. All you can do is think it over again and again until daylight fades and night descends once more. One of the guards comes to you with a message from Artem, asking you to make a trip to his study. You force yourself to look awake as you follow the guard there. This is the great writing part of the card. Okay. It's been kind of lazy writing until now, I gotta admit. When you enter the study, Artem is reading reports at his desk. Oh, that's a familiar sight, isn't it? His expression is solemn and serious. His well-structured face looks especially handsome in profile, illuminated by the dim candlelight. For some reason, you feel a little sad.
你来了。
He sounds a little like, eh. Is there something you need from me, Lord Artem?
是今日早朝的事。
Okay.
有人向圣上进言，要求尽快将九王案定案，并严肃处理凶手。
Who's the actual convicted murderer, Artem?
想救你父亲，我们恐怕得加快调查进度了。
But Lord Artem, is what we're doing really going to be of any use?
什么？
Odds, I'm glad you like my voice. I'm sorry I yell a lot. I break it up. Artem notices the stiffness in your voice and looks up, staring at you with some surprise.
你为何这么问？是不是知道了什么？
Admit to knowing everything. I actually don't. I genuinely don't know anything. I admit. You know what? I'm a smart being. I figured it all out, bro. I lying through my teeth. He's the one who lied to me, so he should be the one to explain. Besides, this matter concerns my father's innocence. Regardless of whether he has a good reason or not, I have to find out the truth. Rosa's dad's currently getting tortured a la ancient Chinese customs. Oh no. You make up your mind and decide to reveal to Artem what you already know. Lord Artem, it's about the banquet that night. Why did you... But before you can finish, the servant who accompanied you and Artem to Wenhua House the night before suddenly comes rushing in.
大人，前厅有急事，还请您赶紧过去处理。
She literally has done this so many times. So many times, this card. I have never seen Rosa so confused. Artem nods and puts down the document in his hand.
你在此稍等片刻，我去就会。
Okay. Oh, okay. After that, Artem gets up and leaves the study. As he brushes past you, a thin piece of letter paper slips out of his sleeve and falls onto the floor. Oh! We love a good Deus Ex Machina. Pick it up. What does it say? She did it again! Oh my god, Rosa question marks are the theme of this card. You bend down to pick it up. When you look up again, both Artem and the servant are gone. Well, what do I do with this? You are unfamiliar with the layout of Xielian House, and it would not be appropriate for you to go look for him at the lobby. I'd better leave this on his desk. I'll let him know about it when he gets back. Thus, you move to put the letter onto the table. As you do so, you happen to catch sight of the writing, and several extremely familiar words grab your attention. Wenhua House, Ninth Prince, Banquet? You stared at those few lines of text in disbelief. All the blood in your body seems to have instantly turned to ice. Use the Wenhua House birthday banquet to get rid of the Ninth Prince and blame it on a scapegoat. You are the only one who can make this happen. Generous gifts have been included. I hope it is to your liking. What does this even mean? Could it be that what happened at the banquet was all Artem's doing? This can't be. Artem is a fair and just official. He has never accepted any bribes. The contents of this letter can't possibly be. He planted it. Why would he plant it? I was kind of joking earlier, but he's actually going to incriminate himself? I mean, okay. Your hands shake and you stagger backward, colliding with an object in the corner. It is a large chest, about half your height. The chest is painted red, and it is evidently made of high-quality wood. Dazedly, as though compelled by some force, you open the lid with trembling hands. It's full of items made of gold, silver, and jade, as well as various precious gems and jewelry. It's obvious that these are the aforementioned generous gifts. 差不多接到了. I guessed it? I did? That seems a little over the top, but okay. Placed at the side of the chest on top of these generous gifts is a memorial to the throne. It has a gold border and seems to be what Artem will be submitting to the Emperor later. You muster your wits once more and unfold the memorial, silently reading what's written inside. The investigation of the 9th Prince's murder is complete. The murderer is the head of Wenhua House. He used his birthday banquet as a ploy to poison the 9th Prince. His testimony and the evidence all match up. The crime is unpardonable, and judgment is needed as soon as possible to maintain stability of the imperial court. I hope that your majesty will permit it. Signed, head of xielian House, Artem. He literally orchestrated this entire little scene where, like, that's why the servant had figured it all out. It's not that the servant figured it out, it's that Artem roped the servant into staging this little thing for him, right? This is so extra, Artem. You're so extra. Unpardonable. Judgment, as soon as possible. Could it really be that this is all Artem's? In that moment, your mind is filled with all the details that you previously overlooked. Ashlyn, hello! Welcome! Everything is connected, gradually piecing together into a complete series of events. So, Lord Artem, does that mean that you were not at the birthday banquet that day? And everything that happened was told to you by my father?
没错.
Well, that's why he averted his gaze. Okay. Artem silently averts his gaze. Or slightly averts his gaze. Oh, enjoy your lunch break! Did you just say that Lord Artem attended the banquet at Wenhua House a few days ago?
是啊.
Oh my god, and the servant's in cahoots, so then he's like, it's intentionally like, oh, you lied to me, and the servant says that they personally accompanied you, therefore I know for sure that you lied. It's the same servant this whole time, bro. Man.
圣上怪罪，文华府的事闹得满城皆知。事到如今，小姐就不要装糊涂了。
Man.
文华府，可是为了九王案。
I was wondering. Okay.
可这九王案
Taco rice
不是
bowl for
早已
zero.
定案了吗？就差一道圣旨处决。
Huh. Use the Wenhua House birthday banquet to get rid of the 9th Prince and blame it on a scapegoat. You are the only one who can make this happen. Generous gifts have been included. I hope it is to your liking. The crime is unpardonable and judgment is needed as soon as possible to maintain stability of the imperial court. I hope that your majesty will permit it. This is the entire truth. It's what he wants you to think is the entire truth, girl. You got gaslit. There was never any so-called uncertainty or possibility. Artem was the one who poisoned the 9th Prince on the day of the banquet and framed your father for the crime. He lied to you, saying that there was still a chance to turn things around, but the truth is that the case had long been set in stone. All that's left is for the Emperor to issue his imperial edict sentencing your father to his punishment, and all would be well for Artem. How can this be? Why would he do this? You're trembling uncontrollably, and your mind is still a complete mess. What can you do? What can you even do now?
你在做什么?
Why would he stage it so that he catches you in the middle of it, though? To say something like dramatic? At the sound of his voice, you turn and find yourself staring right at him. Oh, I guess it's like a face-off. You have to have a face-off at some point. He has already returned to the study. His gaze falls upon the letter and the memorial you're holding, and his expression suddenly changes. Maybe he's better at acting than we gave him credit for. Next, he quickly walks over to you and snatches both of them from your hands.
你都看见了什么？
Lord Artem, what do you think I saw? You try to compose your feelings and face him as calmly as possible. Artem gives a short, cold laugh. He takes another step towards you, and his bright eyes are clouded over with something you don't understand.
你果然很聪明，这么快就让你发现了事实。
I hear auto apocalypse. I can't help it. Every time he tries to be like I'm a shady, mean person, I'm like auto.
如何？没有什么话想对我说吗？
That's why he shows up early, so she can have this face-off scene with him. You should consider being a director, Artem, in Hollywood, in ancient China Hollywood, whatever the equivalent of that is. Why would you do something like this, Lord Artem? You're not that kind of person.
不是。你怎么知道我不是这样的人？
你并不了解些的。Artem's lips quirk into a half smile, but his answer is surprisingly firm and clear. If that's the case, why would you keep me locked up in Xiezhi House?
为何？自然是我之前说过的，因为你很特殊。
Because you're the only one who can deny, I guess.
7日之前后花园里，你当时看到了我和九王。
Oh my god, he's literally like implanting false memories in her brain. This is insane. Were you the one who knocked her out and put her in a coma too?
你说，若你是我，会不会选择把对方留下？
What a performance, bro. Dude. You! Artem, you go too far! Aren't you afraid that I'll expose your crimes?
告发我？
Otto's coming through. Artem leans forward a little. You realize that he's only one step away from you. Phoebe, listen. Do you want more Mortal voice acting a villain? Play Honkai Impact.
在那之前，你还是先想想自己的处境吧。
Jolo's so good. I've been waiting. So that's the context. Okay. 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 Understood. Very good. Good. This is the good shit. This is good. Woo! Yes. Okay. Very good. Hold on. I need to see Rosa. I just realized she has the floral dot thing on her. She's wearing a different outfit here too than what she's wearing in the her little headshot in the story. She's wearing like a more feminine outfit. Huh. Well, interesting. Very good. Beautiful. Okay. As he speaks, he catches hold of your wrist and pins you to the ground. His long hair falls against your cheek. You're outraged, but he's too strong for you. He smiles, but there is a deep coldness in his eyes. He is a better actor than we gave him credit for.
如何？现在看清楚了吗？
Part of the phone screen, it's slightly cropped at the bottom. Yeah, you guys want the whole thing? Because it just has the little home bar at the bottom. That little bar. Zoom in a little bit more. Here you go. Is that better?
即便你已知道是我，又能把我怎么样？
All right, dude. You're committed to the act. I'll give you credit. You let go of me.
如果我说不呢？如果我说不呢？
Okay. That was good. I had the faintest flutter of an Artem simp in my heart just now. Slightly awakening. You're Rosa here? That's you, Rin? Everyone's like, self-insert! Self-insert! Oh, this is leagues above atmospherics. Absolutely. This is atmospherics redemption arc. Artem lowers his head. You feel his breath against your skin, and goosebumps follow. I just broke into not a cold sweat, is a hot sweat a thing? I broke into a hot sweat. I just had a heat flash. Like I'm a menopausal woman. I just had a heat flash. It's not that I am simping because he's being cruel, but it's like, it's the performance of it, knowing how tangled up he must be feeling inside. And it's all of that like tension and hesitation buried underneath the performance that makes it a quality one. It's what makes it complex and delicious. It's because Sholu's a god. Holy. It's good because he's suffering. Exactly. Exactly. That's some good shit. That is some good shit. That is some really, 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 really good shit. And also at the surface level, it is just tasty. Like, even if you didn't look beyond the surface, it's just tasty. Woo! I am still having my heat flash. 这种时候，狗男人 is the perfect term for Artem.
如今你父亲身处天牢，家眷被监管别处，只要你不离开这谢知府，
Wait, now his intentions seem different than what I expected, but we'll see.
这天下便无人会知道真相，而我是不会放你离开的。我要你以后只能永远地待在我身边。
The fact that both the Artem and the Marius cards end with like a line that's basically like this, where they both go like yandere ass, and yet clearly one of these cards was written better than the other. This is some good shit. The Marius one was like, I'm sure, yeah, whatever, bro. This one I'm like, oh, I'm not an Artem simp, but now I am an Artem simp. I want him to bite my neck like that. What? Rin's in here simping too. Oh, this is a good card. This is a good card, Lauren. I'm excited. Artem, have you gone mad? Just what are you trying to do?
我想要这件事到此为止。
It's the better yandere. I know. I'm sorry to Marius, not because his like character is bad, whatever, but that their portrayal of his AU character so missed the mark that it was like just a bad yandere portrayal. Oops. Anyway.
不要再继续了，一切该结束了。
Man. It's weird though, because it doesn't feel like Otto anymore. He like overshot. You know? Otto's a little different. You struggle again, undeterred, but he keeps you pinned. The coldness of the floor seeps into your body, chilling you to the bone. You think of everyone at Wenhua House and how your father once spoke of Artem with great praise. You sink deeper into despair. Why did this happen? This shouldn't be happening! Only just a few days ago, everything was still the same as always. Your home was still there, warm and welcoming, untouched by these terrible events. Just where did it all go wrong? What did you do to deserve all this?
你莫哭，我。
I mean, Marius' card was just not written well. He's usually written quite well. Artem seems taken aback by your tears and loosens his grip in his panic. No, your Oscar performance, bro. You're gonna lose it. No, stay in character. Stay in character. No, don't throw it away. You put so much effort into this. Keep it together. Keep it together. You can do this, Artem. Come on. What? A few tears gonna loosen your... No, stop. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your damn mouth shut. Keep it together, bro. You can do this. You can't lose your Oscar. Not like this. Ren! Can someone screenshot Rin right now? Caught in 4K. That's so good, man. I thought I was down bad. Look at you, damn. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Loosens his grip in his panic. Don't give up the Oscar. He pulls back a little, putting more distance between the two of you. Artem, it shouldn't have been like this. You and my father, you're both supposed to be good people. Why did it turn out like this? Why did he have to be framed? Why did you have to abandon the truth? Abandon all that is fair and just? Man is I'm really sorry for saying this out loud, but he is I can't say the word. I'm going to say the word. He is deep-throating his microphone. He has swallowed his microphone. That entire mic, it is in his mouth. One more time. He's crumbling faster than a cookie in milk. Oh man, I am so glad I rolled this card. Holy shit. You seem to hear Artem sigh. You seem to hear... Man had the mic in his throat. You seem to hear... Oh, you heard it all right, bitch! Damn! He leans closer again, but this time you can feel a slight tremble in the hand holding you down. In the dim candlelight, you see a trace of redness in his eyes.
看着我，往后余生，永远都不要忘了这张脸。
That was incredibly good delivery. Holy fuck. He's also just like too good of an actor now. Like, I can't tell what he's like putting on and what is genuine, but like you want to believe that those lines were the genuine ones. You know what I mean? Like, these writers are teasing us, actually. They have us wrapped around their little finger and they're just going like with our like hearts. Like they're just playing with us. Oh god. I feel very toyed with, but I'm having fun. What?
你说的没错，你的父亲是好人，我也不应该舍弃真相，抛弃公正和无私。可你知道吗？在这个世上还有一些东西，与此同等重要。
Tell me more. What is just as important, Artem? Rosa's just got a uwu to break the atmosphere.
我宁愿舍弃自己。
I had not... I'm sorry, I just like this line is a very close Artem Marius parallel. Okay, maybe I can hack my brain to fall for Artem instead. If I just like take my favorite parts of Marius and like find them in Artem, you know, like confirmation bias style, maybe I can like transfer. Is that how it works? Is that how feelings work? Can I like hack? Can I hack my brain to like fall for the other one? Because this is a very similar core aspect of both of them. I think Luke has a little bit of this also, but in kind of a different flavor. The boys have different personas in this event. Yeah, they're because it's AU, so their personalities are like slightly different. Yeah. The Mariusification of Artem. That seems unfair to Artem. I wouldn't want to do that. Artem, what are you saying? He just looks at you with a small smile. There is a trace of some other emotion in his eyes, almost like affection or perhaps longing.
我答应你，待到日出之时，你的噩梦便会结束。
Rolls dice. Okay, Marius, you get the magical painting bullshit. That's exactly how I felt about that card, honestly. Maybe my 3.8 out of 5 was too generous.
这之后你恨我也好，怨我也罢，一定要好好的活着。
I have not played Gufeng yet. No, I haven't rolled it, so... What? But Artem says nothing more. After that, Artem quietly calls for someone to escort you back to your chamber. You make several attempts to escape once more, but the guards seem to have learnt their lesson from the last time. They have the place completely surrounded. You have no way to escape, so all you can do is wait obediently in your chamber. No, something's not right about all this. You are full of anger and agitation, but an intense feeling of terror gradually rises within your heart. Artem's inexplicable behavior keeps repeating in your mind. There's something extremely strange about it all, but you can't quite figure it out. You think because Artem's birthday card exists, this somehow feels more in line with Artem's character. The scene from the Othello play feels similar. I feel a lot of similarities with the Othello play. The Othello card actually like really got me. Except for the fact that like Othello is a more and maybe, I don't know, it's this complicated play as a Shakespearean fan. Anyway, back then, just what did he mean by all that? As for everything that happened at Wenhua House that day, and the strange things he said after having too much to drink, are all these incidents really unrelated? 你跑不掉的，左然不会叫姐姐。I mean, he's not going to. He's not gonna. He doesn't do that. Only 小陆总 does that. Night falls and the candlelight flickers. As you sit in your room contemplating everything that has happened, you suddenly hear a commotion outside.
给我把门打开。
Who's this bitch-ass voice actor? What the? The doors open with a creak and an elegantly dressed man enters. He is accompanied by several of the Imperial guards.
你便是文华府的那位小姐。
You have a very slappable voice. I don't know how else to say that. Sorry. But you do. The man is holding a fly whisk, which is a ceremonial symbol of the Imperial family's authority. He looks you up and down. You
那
nod.
便对了。
那便对了. What the fuck? Why do you talk like that?
我姓文，
我
你称
姓
呼我
文。
为文内监即可。小姐，陛下
It's the great
要您
court
进
official
宫
voice.
离
It's true. It's true. He does have that court official eunuch voice. I guess he's just trying to sound like a eunuch. That's probably all it is. His Majesty? You glance behind Eunuch Win and see that the grounds of Xiezhi House are entirely empty. Is this part 5 now? Let me get the timestamp down. 2:25. Although you have no idea why the Emperor would want to see you, you follow Eunuch Wen all the way to a remote palace to the west of the Imperial City. In the inner hall, the Emperor is seated upon the throne, dressed in his imperial robes. To his right, Artem is quietly kneeling at his side. His eyes are full of surprise when he sees you enter.
陛下，您这是何意？
He's acting again. He's back in character. Bitch is about to lay his neck down and hand you the axe. With a wave of his hand, the Emperor signals for Artem to say no more. Then he sets his gaze upon you.
你便是文华府的那位小姐。
Yes, sire. I, your humble servant, am here to greet your majesty.
免礼平身吧。
Thank you, your majesty. You carefully bow to thank the Emperor, then raise your head to look at him. The current Emperor is only 25 years old, but he is already considered one of the wisest rulers of the dynasty. Since his ascension to the throne, he has been extremely diligent and has issued a number of decrees benefiting the people. This has led the country to an era of unparalleled prosperity. However, the Emperor is also known for certain eccentricities. His mood is unpredictable, and even veteran officials like your father are sometimes unable to guess what is on his mind.
你可知朕为何深夜叫你前来啊？
To tattle on the guy kneeling next to you. I'm playing a role in this play that Artem has set up. But because I'm playing Rosa and she's a smart cookie, she's going to figure it out. I just don't know when. I think Artem has to do his big dramatic sacrifice first before she figures it out, though. And if it follows the pattern of the Marius card, she is not going to figure it out in time. And he's going to do his big dramatic sacrifice anyway. And then, you know, shit's gonna go down. We're gonna think he's like dead or something. And then it turns out he's not, like, basically. We'll see. We'll see if they pull their punch for this card too. The Emperor speaks up while you're lost in thought. Hello, Muda, welcome. Your Majesty, I do not know.
九王遇害一事，你应该已经知道了吧？
Okay, but listen, can we consider maybe whip him just a little bit? Beck, what? Why are we whipping him? Oh, for putting us through this? Okay, fair. Bye, Maddie. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had fun.
关于你父亲，你就没什么想对朕说的吗？
All right, Artem, back in his Oscar performance mode. Uh-huh. The Emperor looks at you and Artem with a half smile. His gaze is sharp and intimidating.
怎么，你无话可说了？
Well, I mean... What would Rosa do? Because she obviously thinks something Artem's up to is fishy beyond what she thinks she knows, or what she thinks he thinks she knows. So, like, if she still has doubts, would she keep her mouth shut? Probably up to a certain extent. But because of the urgency of the situation, I think she would just be like, okay, let's lay all our cards out on the table and see if we can figure something out. So tell the Emperor what you know. For the Emperor to ask me such a question, does he already know that my father has been framed? Then I must take this opportunity to clear my father's name. You glance at Artem and silently make up your mind. Sire, I have something to report. After that, you tell the Emperor about everything you have found out at Xielian House. The Emperor looks over at Artem with some interest.
左然，你便是这样找到方法的？用你来替换他的父亲，这李代桃僵之计，倒是当真有趣的。
Even he was just like, oh, that was your plan? Okay. It's like, oh, all right, that's cute. I don't believe a single bit of it, but you're trading yourself. Got it. That's all I needed to know. Artem opens his mouth slightly, but says nothing. Emperor, as plans go, 3.8 out of 5, I guess. I would go to jail for you. Hi, Vicky. You, however, cannot wait any longer. Your Majesty, what do you mean by this?
朕问你，你是否是在1日前苏醒于谢知府的厢房之中？
Yep. I'm sorry, she has actual lines that I should probably read like in character. Yes.
这之后，是左然告诉你，你的父亲自认害死了朕的九弟，而你则是救他的关键。
This Emperor's like, man, I read this bitch in like a half second.
但很快你便发现，这一切不过是左然单方面的说辞，实则是他嫁祸于你的父亲，甚至还催促朕杀了他。你从他的身边搜出了一件又一件证据，一切似乎都已确凿无误。
That is the case. The Emperor heaves a quiet sigh. Hold on. Is this not literally the plot line of like Junwoo and Xielian? Is this not literally part of the plot of Tianguan Zifu? Xinle, in this matter, you have, what is it? You have like angered many and pleased no one, or something like that. Is it not? It's quite similar.
寿宴当日之事，你是否还记得？
No, that's the whole point, actually. I do not remember, Your Majesty. It is only the second day since you woke up at xielian house, and everything that has happened in the meantime is already more than what you can handle.
也对，若你还记得，左然他也不会如此行事了。左然，朕在问你最后一次，机会难得，你不想对他解释些什么吗？
He's like trying desperately to play wingman. He's like, come on, bro. Find a better plan.
不必了。
Okay. Artem shakes his head.
事已至此，你要的不过是一个凶手。说再多也无益于事，就不必再做多余之事了。
Do the boys die in the Gufeng cards? I mean, like, kind of in the Marius card, but like, not really. Actually, straight up no in the Marius card. Honestly, I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I just think pulling your punches on that kind of thing, like, ruins the story. Fairy Slash, I'm glad you like the new chat bubble.
好一个多余之事！既然你不愿意说，那便由朕来说。
It's always a fake out. I don't appreciate a fake out. The Emperor laughs coldly and looks at you once more.
你当真觉得此事是左然所为吗？
No.
你是否想过，你的父亲为何会自认罪名？
Yeah.
还有那些证据，他们来的这样容易，你就从来没有怀疑过吗？
I mean, that's literally been the... Yeah, we're here now, so tell me. Sire, what do you mean?
什么意思？那朕再问的明白一点。朕的九弟，再嚣张跋扈，他依旧是皇室宗亲，一人之下，万人之上。
Okay.
你当真觉得他是什么人都杀得了的吗？
Wait, but then like who though? I thought she was supposedly the root of the suspicion, and that's why Artem was like, "It me." We'll see. The Emperor is right. Despite the Ninth Prince's outrageous behavior, he was still of blood relation to the Emperor. No one would dare to kill him unless their hand was forced. And in this entire country, there is only one person who could possibly dare to do such a thing, and that would be...
没错。
I was wondering if the Emperor did it himself, but then his line earlier was like, for all his arrogance and contempt was ultimately still a member of the imperial family. After he said that line, I was like, I guess it wasn't the Emperor. Okay. Sure, it was you.
而你的那些证据来得这样容易，也不过是因为这所有的一切，都是左然有意要让你知道的。
Yes.
那日，是朕在九弟进宫时所喝的酒水中下了毒药。
Why were you there?
按照推算的时间，他本该莫名暴毙于自己的府上，但朕没有想到，他出宫后却径直去了文华府，还在宴席上对你起了歹意。
Huh? I was really hoping, okay, this possibility did flit through my mind, where I was like, I still thought Rosa was gonna be the prime suspect, right? So then I was like, oh, like, did he like do something inappropriate towards her, and then she like did like self-defense and then like accidentally killed him or something? Like, that was just like one thing I was thinking about, but like I'm obviously totally off the mark, but like this was still a component of it though. That's kind of ew.
是你同他起了冲突，推搡之间，他便死在了你的手上。
Oh, that is oh, wait. So I was kind of right. Wait, this whole story has been me going like, oh, I'm gonna guess it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm wrong, and then I'm like, wait, no, I was right. Like 80% right. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Yes, for sure. It led to an altercation. That's how I killed him. Yes. What in the... What the fuck? Okay, whatever. But that was only an accident. Since I was not the one who poisoned him, this has nothing to do with my father, Artem, or the entirety of Wenhua House. None of us are the murderer.
不是你们，那你觉得凶手是谁？难道你要将朕压至天下人的面前吗？
Oh, it just registered in my head that he self-referred as 朕 just now, because that's the I pronoun for like an emperor. They have a special pronoun, guys. 朕. It's wild.
所以，你明白了吗？
Understand what?
若按照当日后花园中的场景，本该被指认为凶手的人，
Yeah.
其实是你。
Yeah. That's why Artem went to all this trouble of framing himself instead. Holy shit, I can't believe I was actually right. Okay. Got it. All right. I just hope that, because it's a little bit unclear whether or not the so-called nefarious intentions towards her were like, whether that actually happened or not. Hopefully that was not the case.
而今时今日的种种，只是为了
Because they wanted to protect me, right? I mean, it immediately makes sense because like that's why her dad was immediately like, I did it. And then Artem was like, no, I did it.
没错。
It's because of Rosa. So in retrospect, I guess my guess was actually kind of obvious. The Emperor nods, then shakes his head and finally heaves a deep sigh. The palace is majestic, but beneath its exquisite exterior lies an unending sorrow.
九弟死于寿宴这样的公开场合，终归是要给天下人一个交代的。
Yeah, this justice system sucks. Cool, exactly. No, I did it. I think all of chat, how many of us are there? How many of us? All of the 180 of us here right now should stand up and be like, I killed him, sir. Rosa's innocent. Oh, you call yourself a real Rosa simp? No, you're not a real Rosa simp unless you frame yourself for murder to protect her. I did it. 'Twas me, sir. I will take the fall. I volunteer as tribute. We did it, not her. Exactly. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got the memo. Minty, exactly. The Emperor was trying to find someone to clean up his mess. Yeah. I did it, not her. All of chat volunteering as tribute. Take me. I'm so glad we're all in cahoots, y'all. All right. That's true, because to keep up his image of being like a benevolent emperor, he can't just like up and like kill his brother, right? No matter how annoying. As much as a certain Qirong would have been fun to get rid of, that's not how it ever pans out, right? This is ancient China we're talking about. The crown prince can't just their own brother. No, not how that works. 姐姐没错，带我走，带你走哪里？去哪里？ Zero 去哪里？ 'Twas I who will be framed. Can you imagine if Qirong just got offed? The whole story would be different. The whole TGCF series, it'd be a different story.
为了保护你，也为了保护整个文华府，你的父亲主动担下了罪责，自愿入了天牢。此事本能就此了结，但是那日同样目睹一切的左然拦下了朕的最后一道圣旨。
This guy's just like, he's just okay with his top officials like sacrificing themselves like this. You're kind of fucked up, bro. I guess all politicians kind of are. They kind of have to be to a certain extent. To be a so-called benevolent ruler, you still have to do a lot of shitty things.
他不能接受牺牲无辜之人，更不想你醒来后因连累了自己的父亲而伤心难过。于是，他向朕求了9日的期限， 声称会找到一个更合理的方法，而今日便是最后一天了。
He did just kill his brother, but also, like, I feel like that is almost more understandable. It's like, if your brother's really actually that annoying and threatening your political power, like, you have to find some way to get rid of him. And, like, maybe murder's an answer sometimes in ancient China, you know?
在你来到这行宫之前，左然向朕请求，以自己替换你的父亲。
How could that be? Self-sacrifice is sexy. Marius did the same shit in his card. It just wasn't as interesting because it like wasn't believably Marius. I just like through the whole card did not buy that it was Marius in any of it. You subconsciously glance at Artem. He's still kneeling quietly, his back ramrod straight. Why? Why? You are neither a relation nor a close friend. Why would he go so far for your sake?
你到现在都还想不清楚吗？
Oh, bro, hey, Artem, your emperor bro's about to blow your cover. Dude, after everything you did for this man, he's about to tell on you.
人有七情六欲，可若要令其舍弃自我，唯有爱之一字。
He completely threw you under the bus, Artem.
左然也是如此。
Exposed.
他之所以做到这一步，皆是因为他心悦于你。
Man.
你还记得那箱珠宝吗？那并非他收来的贿赂，而是他预备向你提亲的聘礼。
That's new. I didn't imagine the part in the beginning where she said she just met him 2 weeks ago though, right? I didn't misread that, did I? She did say 2 weeks, right? Well, I guess 3 weeks because she was asleep for a week, but like, did I misunderstand? She said her dad was talking him up. I mean, yeah. Okay. Artem, can I just be whipped instead? This is cruel. Exactly. Absolutely what he's thinking. 一见钟情啊. This is boring. 一见钟情 is boring. Especially if it's like 一见钟情 and then it's like I'm gonna propose right off the bat because of love at first sight. Like, no. Oh, actually, Chinese lesson. Would anyone like to learn how to say love at first sight in Chinese, in Mandarin Chinese? It's 一见钟情. And now you know. I've been watching too much of the what's the feng shui guy, you know? He ends every one of his shorts with, and now you know. Anyway, things move fast in ancient times. I see you today. Let's get married next week. Yeah, I guess. What the fuck? Anyway. Your heart is overcome by anguish. A myriad of complicated emotions are all tangled together, and your vision grows blurry. Glows blurry? I think that might be a typo. Wow, new words. You're so welcome. 学生, I guess. I love the French feng shui guy too. Your mind is full of what has happened over the past 2 days. All the anomalies have all been explained in an instant. The truths that had suddenly appeared were all part of the story that Artem had fabricated for your sake. As for the moments in which he lost his composure, perhaps they were all hints of his true feelings, which slipped out as he struggled to hold on to his resolve. All his seemingly absurd behaviors were just his confessions of affection, including how he bade you farewell in the study that day.
我答应你，待到日出之时，你的噩梦便会结束。
Yeah, because you're gonna throw yourself on the knife.
这之后你恨我也好，怨我也罢，一定要好好的活着。
You mean when he was laying on top of you? Lord Artem. You draw closer to him in a daze. Why would you choose to do this? No, I don't want you to do this. I don't deserve your sacrifice.
傻瓜。
You know how there are like tropes in every form of media one of my favorite Chinese romance tropes is when one person says to their object of affection,
傻瓜.
That's like this is in feeling the way it makes me feel. It's the same as when you're like reading a fanfic and then you know the moment where there's like in italics it goes like, oh, you know, that kind of feeling. It's one of my favorite. It's like such an oft repeated trope and I love it. It hits good every time. Same feeling. I'm not gonna say it. Shagua energy is very good. Yes, very good, very good. It's specifically, it's not silly girl. Silly girl's like that, it doesn't have the effect. It's shagua specifically. And you have to say it in like a warm, loving, affectionate, teasing, patient way towards the object of your truest affections. That is when the shagua hits. Not silly girl, forget silly girl. Silly girl would never hit. Shagua. Flavor. Good shit. Very good. Very tasty. Okay. King, hello. Good to see you. At last, perhaps at the sight of tears brimming in your eyes, Artem is no longer unmoved. He smiles sadly, and his hand is gentle as he wipes away your tears.
有一件事，圣上说的并不完全对。
What did he lie about?
我之所以这样做，不仅仅是为了你，也是为了更多的无辜之人。
It's Artem. Of course, it's not just for her.
九王之死的真相不能昭告于天下，不然必会引起社稷动荡，民不聊生。
Actually, that just hit me. That's another example of why Artem, the AU character, is written better than Marius, the AU character. Because he will say things that will make me say like, of course, because he's Artem. Not a single damn time in the Marius story did he say something that make me go, yeah, because he's Marius, so of course he would do that. No, every single time he would like say or do something and I'd be like, why though? You know, like I, as someone who of course supposedly deeply understands my favorite character in this game, who I simp for harder than any other fictional character ever in existence, by the way. They didn't do him justice. I'm glad the Artem stands at least are being fed, okay? I'm glad I'm an Artem number 2, at least. I'm getting some food. I'm getting some good dessert, if nothing else. Even if the main course was kind of like, eh. Sean, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Welcome. All right, shall we? This is why I think his character is very consistent in this AU. The core of Artem is still here. Exactly. It doesn't matter that the quirks might change or some things on the surface might be a little inconsistent, right? That's the point of an AU, is to explore those other possible facets of the same core personality. That's what makes AUs fun. In a different context, how would the same character be a little bit different, actually? But Marius is unrecognizable. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to downgrade the rating. 3.8 out of 5? No. Solid 3 out of 5. Deeply mediocre card. At least the art is nice. Okay, they have a 3.2 for the nice art. Okay, continue.
可他毕竟死于众目睽睽之下，于情于理都必须有一个凶手为此负责。
Yeah.
如此情形，任何人成为这个凶手都何其无辜。遑论是你与你的父亲。
What do you mean though by anyone who becomes this murderer would be innocent? Oh, as in like it has to be implicating someone who is innocent. That's fair.
这9日的期限本就是个无解的死局。
Oh, he was talking about like the perfect ending earlier, right?
想要找到一个不必牺牲他人便能解决一切的方法，根本就是痴心妄想。因此
Yeah, that's Artem. Instead of sacrificing others, I'll just sacrifice myself instead. That's literally Artem.
我宁愿牺牲我一人，来换取你与天下更多无辜之人的自由。
Okay, now he's sounding like xielian though. I mean, I'm getting more between the TGCF and the MDCS like parallels. And there's like a lot. This is a lot. I know my head isn't like that may hell right now, but like it's still a little much.
这是我为臣的责任。 亦是我为人的底线与坚持。
The difference is that xielian 800 years later would read lines like this and be like, oh, cringe fest. He would have been like, I agree, but also you're kind of cringy, mate. The white blue MXTX character trope, strong, truly. Artem. As he speaks, your tears fall silently down your cheeks. But why would you fabricate a truth that would make me hate you?
那只是我的一点私心罢了。
It's because he wanted you to remember him, even if it was in the light of supposed cruelty.
如若你永远都记不起寿宴当日之事，那你便可在这个真相中幸福地生活下去。
But what if I did remember?
若真有那一日，到那时一切都已尘埃落定，在日后悠然而漫长的岁月中，或许凭着这一点，你还能偶尔记起我。
That's his little selfish note there.
不求长久，但求一瞬。对我来说，那已是最大的幸福了。
This is a really sweet line, but I just had a mental image of the Emperor sitting there like third wheeling this whole thing. He's just sitting there like, okay, but like someone's gotta go to jail. So like once you guys figure this out, like who's it gonna be? Bro, help. The Emperor's just like standing man in the corner. Yeah, exactly. The Emperor's got a little popcorn. Oh, Jesus. I think if I were an Artem simp, I would actually be just like ugly sobbing right now, but I'm not. I still think the only card to make me ugly sob was Marius's Fabulous Feast. That one did get me. That one got me a lot. It's because they played this one soundtrack I'm really weak to in particular also. His tone is frank, even relaxed, but there's no way of you holding back your tears as they pour forth. Yeah, Lauren, I feel like all Artem simps would be like ugly sobbing their way through this entire portion. No one has ever known of how deeply and fiercely Artem loved you, and the people of the world. Okay, I know for the people of the world, he's, been, very responsible and loving to them for a long time. But to you, it's been 3 weeks. He has fiercely and deeply loved you for 3 weeks, Rosa. He has chosen to die so you could live. Yet all he desires for you is to okay, I can't fucking read. He has chosen to die so you could live. Yet all he desires is for you to occasionally think of him in the long, long years to come. Artem, there's something that you are about to say, but someone else speaks first. Standing Man Emperor.
果然
There he is.
你的方法，朕答应了吗？
He's like, you forgot, I'm Mr. Wingman. I'm Mr. Wingman, sir, and you my bro. Are we on? Okay, 2 parts left. Story 6. Story 6 is next.
果然，你的方法，朕答应了吗？
Third wheel stop. Truly. There is an unquestionable authority in the Emperor's words, and the air seems to grow ice cold in an instant. Artem shields you behind him, then bows to the Emperor.
左然，你可是有话要对朕说？
是，陛下，臣知道今日殿上种种，如您当日决定处死九王是同样的道理。
I think what I'm most curious by right now is I actually have no guesses for how this resolves elegantly. I can't imagine a single ending that would be satisfying. Because there's 3 possible options to throw under the bus, right? We've got Artem, we've got Rosa, and we've got Rosa's dad. None of them are satisfactory options. It's exactly as Artem said, there is no perfect solution to this problem. And so for the first time, I find myself a little bit I have nothing to predict. Oh, this might be disappointing based on my comment earlier. Okay, so maybe they are going to land on something that I'm not satisfied by either way then. Sure. Like, probably Artem goes to jail and then not really or something. They pull their punches, as always, in this game. No one's gonna die. Yeah.
请陛下放心，臣今日所说的每一句话，皆是发自肺腑。
I think I would have liked my ideal ending for this story, actually. So as far as there's no perfect ending, there's no perfectly clean ending, clean and satisfying ending. Therefore, we must go with a tragic ending. And my favorite tragic ending out of this bunch, 2 options. One would be way too long for this card, given there's only 2 parts left. Which is that they do an entire like political upheaval situation in which they actually try, not necessarily to out the emperor, right? But to unearth the situation that caused this in the first place and then create the political upset necessary to have everything sort of come out in the open. Obviously too complicated. That would be a multi-book series in the style of MXTX. However, oh, this is the last story part. That's true. This is the final part, and then we get the voice call. Not the voice call. They do the chit-chat thing instead because it's AU. But given that that's not a possibility, I would read the heck out of that, but it's not a possibility. Therefore, my next favorite tragic solution, which I know they're not going to do, is for Rosa to take the fall. I actually want to see Rosa executed. I want to see a body, and then I want to see art. I want her to turn the tables on him so completely. Like, oh, you thought you were gonna sacrifice yourself for me? Watch me do the same shit for you. The only thing I'm missing to make that a truly delicious tragic ending is that I am not fully convinced of their love for each other because they literally just met 3 weeks ago. Like, if it weren't for that one fact, like if they had some kind of other thing, you know, going on, I would have been like, oh, that is deeply moving. What a romantic story. But instead, it's just like 2 people who've known each other for 3 weeks throwing themselves at a knife for each other for no apparent reason, which is the only thing missing from that tragic ending. So even from here, if we were to end on my so-called ideal tragic ending of like Rosa dramatically turning the tables on him and sacrificing herself instead, like even if they were to do that now, I would still only give it like maybe an 8.5 out of 10 for an ending. But the card itself has been utterly delightful. So no matter how it ends, it's at least an 8.5 out of 10. I don't know why this one is out of 10, but the Marius card is out of 5. The Vin card we can rate out of 7. 5 out of 7. Sorry, continue. I like trauma. We need more trauma. Exactly.
你只是为了救人，并无犯上作乱之意。
你要保护我，不可能，让我来保护你吧。Exactly, that kind of mood. Exactly, Zero gets it. I want more angst. Hoyoverse always chickens out on the A. That's not true. I take that back. Hoyoverse always chickens out on the angst in Tears of Themis. And so far in Genshin Impact. However, there is another game that Hoyoverse owns where they never ever ever chicken out on the angst. If anything, they sharpen the knife a lot. Actually, they dull the blade of the knife a lot to make sure that you feel the cut. And then they twist it. They twist the knife. And that game is Honkai Impact 3rd, and everyone should play it. It's actually a very good game. You will spend half the game like crying your eyes out, but it's a very good game. And Hoyoverse does not pull its punches. Hoyoverse said, oh, you said you want trauma? We got you, fam. They reserve all the angst for Honkai, truly. It's a good game though. Especially if you like cute girls. There are a lot of cute girls in that game.
臣无其他所求，
Rated E for
只
everyone
恳请
unless your
陛
name
下
is
能释放文
Honkai.
华府首席，并赦免文华府诸人的罪责。九王被害一案的所有责任，由臣一人承担。
Hoyoverse only got one knife. Yeah, it's just that they stab it repeatedly into the same body. TOT and Genshin give Honkai players a break. I actually think that Genshin will eventually deliver us angst, but I think that they will not go all the way in the way that Honkai does. I am not fully convinced yet that Genshin is committed to major character death. Honkai, however, Honkai gives you major character death early and often. So that's how it is. Okay, let's get back in character. No, Artem, you can't! Artem takes hold of your hand and stops you from saying more. Atop the throne, the Emperor's expression shifts slightly. 28 stab wounds exactly. He looks thoughtfully at the two of you, unreadable thoughts surging in his dark eyes. He's already writing his next fanfic. At last, he suddenly asks Artem something.
左然，你恨朕吗？
He's using his special pronoun again. Do playable characters die in Honkai? Yes. That's not even a spoiler. Yes. Repeatedly. Often. Artem is surprised, then shakes his head.
臣不恨。
He can't. Artem sees this purely as doing his duty. I actually firmly believe that Artem doesn't think the Emperor has done anything wrong in this situation, and he thinks that his noble act of sacrifice is serving the nation and the state in a way that is just. And given all considerations, you know, the closest thing that he has to an ideal solution. Since someone must be sacrificed, it is him.
如今天下大治，海晏河清，天下万民需要你，而臣。
I firmly believe that Artem doesn't even believe he has anything to forgive. He actually thinks that like the Emperor is doing his job, and now Artem is also doing his job. Like I feel like that's almost definitely how he would see it.
臣想要这太平盛世能够一直持续下去。
I never realized how similar Artem and xielian are actually until now, but it makes a lot of sense.
好一个天下万民需要朕。
Oh, Fairy Slash doesn't even know the characters. You're just here eating the context. I hope it's still enjoyable to you. The Emperor chuckles quietly, then looks over to you.
那你呢？你恨朕吗？你接受这样的结果吗？
I feel like Rosa needs a lot more processing time. But she would similarly, I think, be... Well, I think she'd be a lot more angry, actually, than Artem. After thinking for a long time, you get up and stand next to Artem, looking back at the Emperor with a determined gaze. Oh my god, are they gonna run away? Because that's another possible outcome, right? Like, there's an option, which is that Rosa takes Artem and runs off, right? They still incriminate Artem. So they still say Artem did it. But he ran away, and we can't persecute him anymore. I actually didn't think of that option, but we'll see. 10 days later, the case of the Ninth Prince, which has caused such an uproar, has a shocking twist. The Emperor's edict is news all around town and becomes the topic of many people's idle chatter. It was also fake death, that's true. The Ninth Prince's death was the doing of Artem, head of xiezhi House, and Ying of Wenhua House, Rosa rather, of Wenhua House. After the investigation concluded, both have been executed. I was not entirely off. The Emperor is merciful and kind. Out of consideration for past contributions by xiezhi House and Wenhua House, their relatives have been spared from being implicated and are permitted to return to their hometowns. I see. So running away, yeah, that's really not that. That is literally what happened. They just also added a fake death into it. Okay, let me go. We're gonna go NPR voice mode. Okay, ready? Sorry. The weather is clear and the skies are blue. You are full of agitation as you hurry along a country lane. I have to find a doctor. Artem is... However, someone stops you before you can go far. You are quite used to being questioned like this.
你要去哪儿？
Artem isn't feeling well. I need to find a doctor for him.
你先回去，我去找大夫来。
But the guard does not listen to your explanation and simply draws his blade from his holster. Did they just use the word holster for a sword? Okay, translation team. Sure. You can only sigh. He's pregnant. You got it. You got it, Ku. Many thanks, then. I guess, is the Emperor, like, hiding them in this case if there's a guard? After dealing with the guard, you return to the cottage you're living in. It's like a house arrest situation. Artem raises his head and calls out to you softly as you enter.
你回来了。
You guys are so cursed on this Empreg agenda. Yes, I'm back. You walk quickly over to his bedside and use your handkerchief to gently wipe at the perspiration beading at his brow. I love it when they do these little, like you can't really see their eyes, and it's like a little gesture kind of a moment. There was a pretty good one in the Marius card too. Artem's forehead is a little warm from being ill, and his face is slightly flushed. You feel bad for him and subconsciously apply less pressure. Wait, his hair is down. Artem's hair is down again. Look at his collarbones. Tasty. Good food. I approve. But Artem suddenly takes hold of your hand.
力道这么轻，可擦不了汗。
Yes, more pressure. Lawrence, your pin tweet. You have good taste. Yummy yum yum. Is that so? I'll take note of it. Did I? Glad I checked. For some reason, Artem lets out a sigh.
又被视为懒了。
Yeah. Those people are so inflexible. I'm just trying to find a doctor, not run off from here. I hope they actually run off.
他们也是奉命办差。况且我的症状并不严重，休息一下便会好了。
This isn't a matter of how ill you are. I just think it's not fair. That day at the palace, you gave the Emperor your answer. You chose to die with Artem. Perhaps the Emperor was moved by the sincere affection between the two of you, two people who just met 3 weeks ago, as he ultimately chose to spare your lives. I can't let go of it. I have to go back to part 1 and check, like, has it actually only been 3 weeks? But in exchange, you would both have to live under surveillance for the rest of your lives. Artem, can I ask you something? Right now, do you have any regrets?
为何这么问？
3 weeks and Artem's already pregnant. You guys are so cursed. As long as you're having fun, everything's fine. Yeah, it is like a house arrest, yeah. Because all this isn't fair to you at all, is it? If it wasn't for me, you could have had success and fame, and you would have gone down in history as a great official. But now all you have is a ruined reputation, and you can't even have complete freedom. Artem, I...
我是如此，难道你就不是吗？
Ying needs 4 weeks minimum, or it's not worth all the trouble. Oh yeah. 3 weeks isn't enough, but 4 weeks we can consider. No! What? Neither of them are believable. If there was one thing that made the Marius story a little more palatable, it was that they got the childhood friends like story. Oh well, anyway, it's fine. Artem interrupts, smiling.
他人的言论不过是身外之物，他们就像是随处可见的落叶，风一吹便消失不见了。
The Emperor, yeah, smushing actual citizens together. Now kiss! That's literally what he did. Anyway.
所以比起他们，我更在乎那些至关重要的东西，比如此时此刻正陪伴在我身边的你，比如这往后的漫漫余生。
But yeah, the Emperor is writing Mpreg fic. That's what's happening here. Are you going to read through all the card stories? I'm probably not going to roll all 4 of them, which is the main issue, Angela. If I had the good luck to roll Vin, we'll read that too, but I don't think that's happening. We'll toss a few more in today and see what happens, yeah?
这对我来说，就已经是最大的自由和幸福了。
Who said I was asking about all that? Okay, Miss Tsundere. Wait, that's true. She's like, do you regret anything? And he's like, I regret. It's okay, it was heartfelt. She's just like, I didn't ask you for all that. It's so cute. I love Rosa. You hurriedly pull your hand back, flustered as your heartbeat quickens. Oh my god, wait, Tsundere Rosa is really cute. I never anticipated. Oh, That's actually one of my favorite parts about Marius Rosa's pairing is that you get to see Tsundere Rosa a lot more often in Marius interactions. I feel like he brings out that side of her the most, but now we're getting to see it with Artem, which is really fun. Oh my goodness. By the way, I think there's something I still haven't asked you about. Before, when we were at the palace, the Emperor said that you have long held an affection for me. When did that start? Why did I never know about it?
那个呀，
What, did you guys go to law school together? Artem smiles and looks up at you. The light reflected in his eyes is as brilliant as stars in the night sky.
那是某一年的春日宴上，我独自一人漫步于林间。
Is this the piece I was missing?
有一位着青衣的少女，自路的另一头而来。她握着一柄油纸伞，伞面上是随风夜夜的蔓草。
Okay, so something I also thought and didn't say earlier was that if they pull some kind of shit that's like, oh, like you saw him for the first time 3 weeks ago, but he actually, you know, like you like did some kind of act, a random act of kindness or appeared in a vision to him or something crazy like that, and he fell in love with you and has been obsessed with you ever since, right? I would be like that, like depending on execution, could be kind of a deus ex machina, so I'll reserve judgment. Let's see what story he tells. So far, quite beautiful. Zero thinking 先婚后爱. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe. Here we go. NPR voice. The leaves were flourishing, and the plant life was vibrantly green. A drop of dew slides down a fresh leaf, leaving a faint trail. The umbrella sways a little in the wind, and the design upon it seems to ripple, like the surging waves or the rays of starlight. The weeds creep with dewdrops in the field, and there is a beautiful girl with bright eyes. I wish I remembered the Chinese poetry lines that accompany these. Unfortunately, I must read it in English, which means I also must say, the weeds. This is the second title drop. That day, the sun shone upon her with boundless radiance. It was as though she had unknowingly knocked over the candle flame, igniting all the longing in his heart. Since then, all the beauty and brilliance of the world has been nothing compared to her. It's just Deus Ex Machina. It wasn't anything like, if you have no reason to live, then live for me! Nothing like that. Nothing at that scale, you know? Nothing, yeah, you know what I mean. TGCF peeps, you got me, right? You got me, right? It ain't nothing like that. No, dude. I love Hualian so much. All right, y'all ready to do some simping?
在细致府时总是忙于公务，无暇赏景。现在我们有时间去散心了。
What have we learned? This country needs revolution! I was really hoping they were gonna up and run away together at the end, to be honest, so. Anyway. Is the implication here now that they are just under house arrest for forever? And that's our interaction here? In the blink of an eye, Artem and I have been living a secluded life together in the mountain for months. Though we're still being monitored, we do enjoy the free time we spend fishing by the lake. Those days have been relaxing and easy. And we are going to have such peaceful days for the rest of our lives. Oh my god, they're like house cats. Artem, you didn't wear your cloak properly. Let me help you.
Oh.
Why are you dodging me?
抱歉，方才你离我太近了。你的身上很香。 所以
It is kind of a tragic ending, yeah. It's like if they both got lobotomies, I would feel very similarly. Do it again. No, do it again. Oh my god, I like cut him off accidentally and then... Man, Artem's hair is well groomed. Why does that hairband he's using look familiar?
怎么了？在想什么？
I was wondering if that hairband on your hair is the same one you planned to use the last time I dashed into your room?
你是说我刚沐浴完准备更衣，却被你撞见的那一次？
You guys don't even have that many memories together. Yes, that's the one. It was indeed disrespectful of me to do something like that.
既然知道失礼，那你可想好了，要怎么补偿我的清白？
I love how Artem gets to play the maiden all the time. He's the one going like, take responsibility! You have spoiled my maiden innocence! Take responsibility, Rosa! It's very cute. I like it. Adorable. Make up for it?
不如以后都由你来为我挽发，可好？
Okay, baby boy. Anyway. I just realized there's extra lines. If I'm responsible for tying his hair, does that mean I can change his hairband to fancier colors? She's so cute. She can brush your hair for you too. Alright, what about the bracelet? Artem, what's with this box of jewelry?
还记得在京城时，我准备提亲用的那箱珠宝吗？如今没有机会前往文华府提亲，所以我打算将其中的一部分亲自送给你。
The rainbow hair tie.
啊，这些宝物是我精心挑选的，不知你会不会喜欢？
I love everything you chose for me. Huh? This jade bracelet looks...
怎么了？
This jade bracelet looks very exquisite. It must have a long history, but it seems well preserved. Artem, does it have a special meaning? It's his mom's! I don't know.
果然什么都瞒不过你。这枚玉镯名唤美人镯，是我的家传之物。
How come every time I make a joke, it like is kind of right?
美人镯寓意佳偶天成，只可赠给最心爱的女子。家父向家母求亲时，也曾将这枚玉镯赠予她。
My brain is so filled with drama tropes, I can't even make jokes about them anymore without predicting everything that happens. It's honestly... It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So, you mean...
美人镯只此一枚，你是否愿意？
Is this a proposal? Yes. Wow, she actually just goes for it. Yes, I do, of course. I'm going to put it on now. Oh my god. I mean, they are spending the rest of their lives together, so it does make sense. Okay, I've put it on. No one can ever make me remove it.
好，不摘下来。能与你在山野间相伴此生，已是我最大的幸福。
I think you guys should run away. I think y'all could do it. Apollo, every time Ying speaks. True. He probably says this to all his 3-week flings. Will the Wingman Emperor also hold a wedding for them? I don't know, maybe. They need to make the great escape. Wait, like the movie? Okay, I guess that's it. Huh. Well, we got some S-chips out of that. I'm kidding. We got a lot more than just S-chips out of that. Whoa, what was the spicy part? Was it this? It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. It was 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 this one. We got spicy, chalu lines. It's a lot longer than I expected, actually. Well, tasty. I'm gonna... Nope. Nope. Oh. Why don't we go to 69? Because it's a funny number. We're at 53. So 16 away. Okay? No. Alright, 6 more, 6 more. 6 more, 6 more, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Everyone said Vin's story fun, therefore we gotta do it. I wanna do it. This ain't it either. God damn it, my AirPods are dying. Let me switch it over. Switch it over. Come on. I don't think it's happening, y'all. I think I used up my streamer luck recently. Nope, 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 nope. 3 more, 3 more. I am not that rich. Don't push me too hard, please. Please. Listen, Hoyoverse, don't you want content? Hoyoverse, don't you want content? If you want content, you should give me the Vin SSR. This is the first time I've ever voluntarily opted in to a Vin SSR, okay? This is like, this is history making stuff. Nope. Nope. Come on. Hoyoverse, you want content. You want content. They already, after they gave me Aponia that one time, I knew that was it. I knew. Also, well, to be fair, after I rolled Aponia, I got Artem and Marius within 30 rolls, so. Well, at least number 69 was Vin himself, but. Not a very nice ending. Man. Well, at least I can get a few more of these. That's worth it. It's not the same. It's not the same. Feels bad. It's fine. It's fine. It's just like Vin to tease us. I know. I actually feel like Marius would have been more the type, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much. I hope you guys had fun. What would you guys rate? What would you guys rate this story? I want to hear it. Unfortunately, I don't have a... Should we do a poll? Let's do... How many options can I give a poll? Start a poll. Can I give it like 5? Will it let me have 5 options? I can only have 4 options. So we'll go, how many stars? Let's give a star rating. So you get 1 star, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. That's it. You guys can't have more than 4 apparently on YouTube. I guess it's out of 4 stars. That seems unlucky. Oh my god, guys, I forgot about the Hongbao giveaway. Well, actually, we can do it right now. So if anyone would like a red envelope, I wanted to give some away. Totally forgot I was doing this. I guess I didn't really talk about it either. Is 1 best or 4 best? 4 is best. Benui time. So if anyone would like a, I'll doodle your zodiac animal. And we'll, wait, can I even run a giveaway in YouTube chat? I actually just realized I don't even know how to do that. Wait, guys, I accidentally ran add button. Did it play? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click. Okay. Okay, I guess ads did run, I'm sorry. I guess it buys me a little bit of time to figure out how to do the thing. Can I use Nightbot with YouTube? Does that work? Can I log in with YouTube, maybe? Let's try. I got Nightbot in here. Okay, let's try Nightbot. Okay, you guys didn't get ads? Alright, bye Nancy! Hope you had fun. Get the Hongbao money, yeah! Alright. Do I have Nightbot in here? It doesn't look like it. Giveaways? Chat? Oh, it is working. Okay, so we'll do eligibility is everyone. Active user. And anyone active within the past Here we go. We'll use a keyword. The keyword is hongbao. Okay, so if you type the word hongbao, here you go. If you'd like to enter, type the word hongbao in chat. We'll do 3 winners. Yeah? Yeah? All right, first we'll pull 3 right away, just right off the bat. So, ready? All right, I'm gonna give it a countdown just to give people a little bit of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it! There are no eligible winners. How is that possible? Everyone is typing hongbao. Okay, well, I'm doing active user instead. There are no eligible users? I don't understand. Log out of Nightbot and log in with YouTube. I did. I'm logged in with YouTube. I'm looking at YouTube chat. It's not working. I hate this. Can stream elements do? I like literally didn't even think to consider that like a giveaway might not work on YouTube. I didn't even think about that. Let's try stream elements. Notice Marius has reeds painted on his shoulder. Oh, I actually did not notice that either. Hongbao test. Why? I literally can see chat. This is so dumb. We've all been sacrificed for Rose's freedom. Will I have to just change it? Reset eligibility? Why is it not working? I don't know. I feel like YouTube chat integrations are always messed up. This is so annoying. Oh my god. We'll just do it on Discord instead, guys. We'll do the hongbao giveaway on Discord. So, I'll go ahead and, do we even have commands here? I'll share the Discord link in a moment. So we'll go ahead and invite, copy. Here you go. Here's the Discord invite link. I'll put it in announcements. Hongbao. All right. So just keep an eye on the announcements channel. I'll post it once we end stream. That's pretty much it. I don't know why it looks like I keep sending blank messages in chat somehow. Hui-yo. On the Nightbot dashboard mainstream, does it say join or part channel? No. Oh wait, it has join channel actually. Let's try that. All right. We can try this. I did click join though. I did click join. It didn't work. I think it's missing like mod permissions and stuff. Like it's fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's still not working. It's fine. We'll do it on Discord instead. Thank you all very much. I hope you guys had fun. It looks like the overall rating is interestingly split between 3 and 4 star. I kind of want to calculate an average, but it looks like it's roughly like a 3.8. Wait, we've ended up in the same place, but it's out of 4 instead of 5. All right, perfect, wonderful. I hope you guys had fun. I, as usual, don't really know how to do a live redirect. If anyone, I really don't know. I really don't have anything to recommend, so we'll just end here. All right, thank you all so much. Next stream will be, actually tomorrow I'm doing a collab on Rita's channel, also a YouTube stream. And I'm gonna try to sneak in a Twitch stream on the weekend, hopefully, but no promises because it's gonna be Chinese New Year, so I don't really know. So for everyone who celebrates Lunar New Year, Happy New Year to you. I hope you guys have fun. And I will see you all next stream whenever that happens. Definitely tomorrow for the collab. I'm going to be doing, we're doing Genshin PowerPoints. So it's called Genshin School. And I'm going to be, my topic is Liyue food, but like in real life. And I'll talk about the customs and traditions around them a little bit too. Yeah, 新年快乐, Happy New Year. I'll see y'all next stream. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. Bye. Bye. Oh no, the music stopped. Bye. I forgot that my see you next time stream, like screen, doesn't have, it actually does not have BGM on it, which I need to fix. But I'll see you guys next time. Oh my god, I like can't even end my stream because I clicked away from my stream manager. Bye guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.